Getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind the Arc Basketball. And what's good, everyone? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in tonight. And here we go. One of the biggest games we'll see all regular season long taking place tonight in this matchup. The Boston Celtics taking on the LA Lakers, the greatest rivalry in NBA history, taking place between two teams currently sitting at number 2 in both of their respective conferences. The Lakers making a big jump recently. 18-3 in their last 21 games, the best record in the NBA since January 21st. Celtics lost the last meeting on January 23rd, trying to bounce back against LA. Boston looking real good recently, even though they've been missing a couple key contributors. No problem, though. They got guys stepping up left and right. Peyton Pritchard, Derek White with a huge game on Wednesday against Portland. Carried that momentum with a huge Jason Tatum game against Philadelphia on Thursday. And here we go. Primetime. National TV, ABC, Lakers at 40-21, Celtics at 45-18, with a big-time matchup coming on tonight here. If you guys are new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell for this one here for tonight, everybody. Welcome in, Daniel, Troy, Renee, welcome in on the stream from San Salvador. Appreciate you here for joining in. Andrew, welcome back in for this one. And yeah, going to be a fun game tonight. Celtics 6.5-point favorites on the line coming into this matchup. Lakers 15-14 on the road. Celtics 21-11 on their home court. Celtics going to be without Porzingis tonight, so he is out once again. This has been a reoccurring theme. Hopefully he gets better. He's out tonight due to an illness for Porzingis. Seems like this illness just keeps on affecting him, keeps on lingering, and it's been quite a while since we've last seen Porzingis. It's been over a week right now for KP for him. So he's the lone player out tonight for the Celtics, out due to illness for Porzingis. Drew Holiday, Sam Hauser, both available tonight for this matchup, both listed on the injury report, but good to go. On the other side, Lakers without Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, and Maxi Kleber. That's a major red flag there for the Lakers, because you don't really have any sort of rim protection. But Celtics are going to miss Porzingis today in this matchup, but even without, I mean, a double big's looking real nice lately. Al Horford stepping up big time. He had a great game last Sunday against the Nuggets. Luke Cornett's been excellent, a positive plus off the bench for Boston this season. Kata's really shined last couple weeks for him too, for Neemias Queta. Celtics come in 6.5-point favorites on the line, over under at 224.5 tonight, or 225.5 now, so it's gone up by a point tonight. But yeah, this is one out of the many huge matchups taking place tonight here throughout the entire basketball landscape. What's good, Uncle Pizzle? Thanks for joining in, man. Glad to have you back in. Yeah, I was really busy earlier this week. I actually was in the hospital this past Thursday for a procedure for me. So yeah, I've been feeling better from the procedure, and it's what I got diagnosed with is like a digestive system thing after I eat. Like certain types of foods affect me, so I have to stick to like some sort of diet and not eat the foods that like affect like types of people who have that diagnosis or so for that diet. Yeah, because I was having a lot of like problems with different foods. I'm doing like trial by error like last couple months or so. It's called dyspepsia is the name of the term that I got or so. So I had to like undergo a procedure in the hospital on Thursday morning. They had to put like an IV on me, and then they had to sedate me. It only took like 10 minutes to sedate me, and then they would stick like a camera with a tube down my esophagus, and that would then be put into my stomach, and they would take like pictures and stuff for biopsies, and everything basically came back normal. So that's a great sign there. So it's nothing that was troubling, but they did find out I have something called dyspepsia, which is it's to certain foods that cause like acid production in my throat. Because when I wake up in the morning, I usually don't feel well sometimes, because I have like a lot of like acid reflux stuff going on in my body or so, and after like certain foods I get like heartburn, just by like different types of foods and stuff. So it's been like trial by error by me trying to figure out like what foods are the issues that's been causing the problems or so, but it's like nothing really major or anything. I'm still able to go by my days of work, like everything through myself, that it doesn't affect it, but I'm able to like get by and make sure it's not able to affect it and eliminate as much as possible. But yeah, thanks all for joining back in. Last Wednesday I was out. I had a lacrosse game that I did at night for a broadcast, and actually that was a big game because the team that they beat, it was the first time they won in 20 years against that team. So yeah, it came as a big shock. And, yeah, the team that I've been announcing for college lacrosse been doing pretty well lately. Hey, what's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, and the Bruins just completely blew it up a couple of days ago. So, I didn't see the video that he posted last night, but yeah, they completely blew it up yesterday or so. So, yeah, they needed to make changes. Tough to see a lot of the veteran leaders go, but looks like they're going to go through a rebuilding process. Celtics are rolling right now. This is now the 5th game out of 7 that they're on their home courts. So able to get through Denver, Portland, and Philadelphia in a 3-game winning streak. And then previous to that, they had a 6-game winning streak. So yeah, looking real good. 9-2 in their previous 11. And then if you add in the other winning streak on top of that, where they had 4 straight, you're looking at 13-3 in the last 16. So 13-3 in the last 16, and then 18-3 the Lakers are in their last 21. So yeah, this is a huge game. But I mean, the depth of the Celtics looking awesome lately. Peyton Pritchard with that 43-point game on Tuesday. Him and Derek White combined for 19 threes. Just insane. Like, 2 guys not named Tatum or Brown going for 40 plus against the Blazers on Tuesday. And then Philadelphia, Jason Tatum just goes off for 35. So yeah, hopefully they can keep it rolling here in this matchup. I know LeBron's going to have a huge game. Luka's coming along real strong recently. This is what Luka's looking like recently for him. He's got back-to-back double-doubles. 32 points and 12 assists against the Knicks in the last game on March 6th. 30 points, 15 assists against the Pelicans on Tuesday for him. And then he had 29 the game prior. So after a couple of games, once he was traded, it took him like a week and a half to like get off and find his groove. But once he came back from injury and started playing with LA, like after the first week and a half, he has really tore it up for him. So he started off slow, 14, 16, 14, and all of a sudden he had 32 against Denver. Reminded everybody that he's back. 32, 19, 21, 31. And then last 3 games averaging 30 points per game in the month of March right now for Luka Doncic. Adam, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, Golden State making a push right now too. So they're up to the 6th spot at the moment in the West. And going into the All-Star break, they were right next to the Phoenix Suns in the standings, hovering around 11th right now, and making a big push. So they're 6 games above where they were previous going into the All-Star break for Golden State. So Golden State right now is making a push towards Houston. They're 3 games behind the Rockets, who are all of a sudden dropped down to 5 out in the West. Houston throughout most of the season was the number 2 team in the West. They've slipped back. The Lakers are up to 2. And the Nuggets are at 3. Memphis at 4. Houston's down to 5 right now. Kwame, what's good? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in from TNT on the stream. Celtics basically looking like they're going to lock in the 2 seed for them. Between them and the Knicks, Jalen Brunson's out for like the next week and a half. So this is a good opportunity tonight for the Celtics to keep on gaining ground on New York. I think it's going to be tough for them to get the 1 seed. Cleveland has still won. They've won 13 games in a row for the Cavs. They barely squeaked past Charlotte last night, though. I saw that box score. That was stunning. I didn't watch the game. I was out throughout most of today, but yeah, that's stunning. Auburn lost an overtime home game against Alabama. By the way, Duke's going on a roll right now. Duke leads North Carolina 78-67 with 3:15 left to play. Last time I checked the score, North Carolina was leading. North Carolina was up 59-57, and all of a sudden, Duke surging with a late run, up by 11. And, yeah, that's probably the nail in the coffin at North Carolina's season. North Carolina needed to win that game to be a part of the NCAA tournament, and, yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to get more than 3 teams in the bracket unless somebody just shocks the world and not name Duke, Clemson, or Louisville that wins the ACC tournament next week. Looking like a 3-bid conference there at the ACC. Duke, Clemson, and Louisville. Anastasia, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. I'm liking the Celtics tonight in this one. A classic matchup indeed. Welcome back, Jay Ramirez, for this one. Here we go. Top 5 picks for today. Didn't do much research on this because I was out throughout most of the day. Or so I did this like legit like 5 minutes before I left. I've been out all day. I'll get to that in just a second. Jaylen Brown over 22.5 points. I like him. He's been playing really well recently for Jaylen Brown. Also, much better player at home than on the road. Derek White's been balling out. Like him over 15.5 points. And Peyton Pritchard posting up some big numbers recently. I like him over 12.5 points. And also Pritchard over 2.5 made threes in this game, because basically all he does is drill threes left and right, and he's been a human bucket coming back ever since the All-Star break and putting that 6th man of the year conversation to rest right now with a week that he's had for Peyton Pritchard. Jason Tatum on the glass over 8.5 rebounds. Really like that number for Tatum coming up tonight. He's been key lately on the rebound total, and also Porzingis is out, so it should allow Tatum to grab some more rebounds in this game. So that's my top 5 picks for tonight. Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Peyton Pritchard over their point totals, Peyton Pritchard over his 3-point shot total, and Jason Tatum over his rebound total tonight. Wow, USC looking unbeatable over in women's hoops. Good for them. Yeah, so I was at Brown today. I covered 2 games for ESPN Plus. Started off this morning at 10 a.m. Brown's ranked at 25. The first team they took on was Harvard. They're ranked at 8th. And the second game I took, there was a gap in between the games, so I came back home after the 10 o'clock game wrapped up around like noontime or so, and then I had to go back for 6 o'clock for a game because Brown took on Marist at 6 o'clock later today. So yeah, pretty cool. I had 2 broadcasts for water polo on ESPN Plus, but the interesting thing about it actually is that, yeah, Jay Ramirez mentioned USC. USC is ranked number 2 in the country right now for women's water polo. It's Stanford that's ranked number 1. So Stanford, USC, the top 2 teams in the country for women's water polo. I believe USC is like UCLA is a top 5 team as well, but a bunch of California teams are ranked inside the top 25. Pacific was one of those teams. Cal State Northridge, UC Santa Barbara. Santa Clara wasn't, shockingly, but yeah, they had a lot of ranked teams inside the top 25. It's really, that sport's really rich over there on the West Coast. Here we go. Celtics in their home court tonight. Looking to see if they can up this to a 4-game win streak. White jerseys, green numbers, green letters for the Celtics. The Lakers going in their purple uniforms tonight. Yellow numbers with the yellow outline and the purple numbers for this matchup here for LA as we are underway. Lakers control the opening tip. No Porzingis tonight for the Celtics. Everybody else available for this matchup. LeBron receives the lob. He's guarded by White. Slides it off to the left wing. Catch and fire. 3 here by LA, and they drill it right from the get-go. That's able to sail down right down the middle. Good start for the Lakers off the catch and fire triple. That is Dorian Finney-Smith. Holiday inside the starting 5. Missed a lot of games recently. Low pass to Horford. Bobbled, intercepted up the floor. It is Austin Reeves. Attacks the paint and scores. Not an ideal start right now for Boston. 5-zip for the Lakers. Derek White, Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, and Jaylen Brown, the 5 on the floor to start it off with the starting 5 for the Celtics. They've been much better on the road this season. 24-7 in road games, just 21-11 this season at home. Tatum pocket pass, Holiday up fake, Holiday no good, missed it short. That's one he really needs to have back there. Drew Holiday hasn't played in around a week plus, and he just missed an easy bunny from 4 feet away, short off the rim. Top of the key with Reeves. Reeves, LeBron, Luka, Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finney-Smith, the starting 5 for LA tonight. At the top of the key, LeBron. Push pass down the middle, soars up with a two-handed flush. That's Jared Vanderbilt. Not a good start here for Boston. 7-0. Yeah, lacrosse is a dominant sport on the East Coast. It's like a richer sport or so it's played in a lot of country settings that's suburbs. So big cities like Boston suburbs have a lot of good talented players out there, like a lot of suburbs in Massachusetts. Connecticut's got a lot of really good lacrosse stuff going on out there as well. Horford at the left wing sends it over to Holiday. Drive and kick it out to Tatum as that pass got deflected out of bounds. It will stay Celtics ball. Hey, what's good, Michael? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate you here for being part of the stream. What's good, Vaughn? Welcome in. Yeah, things going well. Trying to hang in there. As Jaylen Brown off the inbound. Scores. Good for 2. Good jumper right there by JB. Yeah, hanging in there. I actually had to undergo a procedure at the hospital this past Thursday, but not a big issue. Is for upper endoscopy for me to see why I've been having a lot of acid reflux and heartburn, and I have something called dyspepsia that occurs after eating certain meals. It can affect my digestive system and my ability to digest meals properly. So sometimes I have acid reflux or heartburn. 2 shots here by Luka at the free throw line. First one, no good. Missed off the back rim. Hey, what's good, Ward? Welcome in, man. Thanks for joining back in. Also, if anybody's interested in being a part of this year's Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group for the March Madness Tournament Challenge, that's coming up in 8 days for Selection Sunday. That link is pinned in the chat. All are welcome to join. It's totally free to join. Tatum with a possession here at the top of the key. He steps into a 3 over Finney-Smith. Missed off the mark, no good, as LeBron controls the defensive rebound. Luka working on Horford. Dribbles up to the elbow. Outside LeBron. Open 3 for King James. Missed it short. Tatum with a defensive board. Tatum finds Brown up the floor. Brown with all 2 so far. He drives, attacks the paint. Jaylen Brown with a left-hand layup. Gonna have to run through the tone setter tonight. Quick 4 for JB on the board. LeBron backs his way on White. LeBron, mid-block, turnaround jumper, low block, connects on it. Man, that is a tough shot right there that LeBron was able to make. This could very well be an early look at a potential NBA Finals matchup come June, as Jaylen Brown couldn't hit it over Luka. Missed off the glass too strong. Lakers with possession. LeBron guarded by Derek White here at the left elbow. LeBron backs his way on White. LeBron dribbles left baseline. Tiptoes underneath the hoop with possession. Backs his way underneath. Blocked by White. Got it back though. And able to clean it up for 2 there by LeBron. 12-4 now. Jaylen Brown slipped in the backcourt. He's up. He's okay though. White at the right wing perimeter. Lobs it over to Tatum. Tatum. Pivot move. Tatum soars up to the rim. He scores with a 2-handed flush. Oh yeah, baby, JT. Yeah, if you guys saw the game against Philadelphia, Derek White, man, he's just so tough. He actually lost a tooth in the middle of that game, and he came back in the game with 1 missing tooth. Luka, no-look pass, slides it down on top, open 3. Finney-Smith, no good, pinwheeled out. Horford with a defensive rebound. Celtics with possession here. Getting doubled up 12-6. Derek White lobs it off to Horford. Double teamed underneath inside the key. Horford turnaround shot over 1 defender. Missed over Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt collected a defensive rebound. Keith in the stream. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining in, man. Austin Reeves. Pressure by Holiday at the top. So we're down to 7:20 left to go in the first. Slides it off to LeBron. Far side corner goes Finney-Smith as he drives, attacks the paint, scores the layup. Wow. 14-6. Lakers with a lot of real strong buckets here. Not really much you could do if you're the Celtics, as they are constantly contesting. Yet the Lakers are making just unbelievable shots to start off this game. 14-6 as we head to the first timeout. Yep, every single bracket busted by the round of 32. Oh, yeah, I think everybody's bracket last year was busted after that Oakland against Kentucky game that happened. Man, that was brutal. Jack Golke going off in that game. Yeah, there'll be a lot of brackets busted this year. My opinion about the mid-majors this year, there's only a couple just really good mid-majors that I can see sparking upsets. Drake is one of them. Drake's got 3 losses this year for them. If I'm just gonna do a double check to make sure they're in their conference tournament. They play tomorrow. Yeah, they play in the conference tournament championship tomorrow. They beat Belmont today, so they're playing in their conference tournament championship tomorrow. Since the Missouri Valley starts theirs a week before everybody else. I think the Ohio Valley Tournament Championship is on tonight. That starts in 12 minutes. So they're going to crown the first conference tournament bid in this year's NCAA tournament. SIU Edwardsville taking on Southeast Missouri State. SEMO is one of the teams that could be back in the bracket this year. Hey, what's good, Jungle Pitbull? Welcome, man. We got 60 plus watching. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah, this could be a sneak peek in an NBA Finals matchup potentially if the Lakers are able to take down an experienced Oklahoma City team in the with their experience to take down a younger Oklahoma City team in the playoffs, and then if the Celtics can get past Cleveland, because that's going to be one heck of a conference finals, it looks like, and then everybody else, it's like question marks right now, because there's a big gap between the top 2 teams in the East, and then the third place team, the Knicks, just can't get signature wins, so they're simply just not there with them. Yeah, but if anybody's interested, feel free to join in the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is pinned in the chat. All are welcome to do so. Dorian Finney-Smith out to a good start for LA. 5 points for him, 4 points by LeBron, 3 assists already by LeBron. Jaylen Brown's got 4, Tatum's got 2. Got to start to get other players here on the board. And Drew Holiday missed that easy runner that he should have had for Holiday. So that should have been 2 more on the board, but unfortunately not. 14-8 right now. It's 14-6. So Jay Ramirez puts out kombucha. Yeah, I'll take a note of that. So cactus tea. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so today I bought 2 different types of teas. Both of them are ginger, which helps me out. Lemon ginger, and then the other one was ginger peach. I'm going to look out for ginger turmeric. That's the one I really want. We had that a couple months ago. We can't find it now, but that was something that really helped out. Tatum off the inbound. He scores up and through. It's a triple. Derek White able to receive that loose ball off the tap out, keep the possession alive. Tatum's got 5 right now. Lakers with possession. Luka behind the back pass, sets up Finney-Smith. Open 3. He nails it. Man, just that's what happens when you draw too much attention to Luka. They drew a double team left open Finney-Smith. And Joe Mazzulla coming up with a game plan trying to dare these shooters to shoot the ball. But the Lakers getting perimeter shots early on from Dorian Finney-Smith. Ooh. Wow, Horford kept it alive. Quarter 3, Jaylen Brown, he buries it. Wow. I thought that was a bad pass at first by Tatum. Tatum off the bounce pass to Al Horford. Horford was turned around the wrong way and then somehow was able to corral the basketball, kick it out to the corner where Brown was able to connect on the 3-point shot. Luka right back responds in the triple. 20-12 right now. Celtics down by 8. Tatum hunting down Luka. Drives on Luka. Inside the key. Tatum gives it off to Holiday. Jumper. 15-footer. Swash. Good to see that. He's back in the lineup, knocking down shots. Drew Holiday for 2. Lakers with possession. Crossing midcourt right now. Luka at the top of the key. Working on Horford. 1-on-1. Luka towards his right at the right wing. Step back 3 in the air over Horford. Missed off the rim, no good. A rebound pulled down by Jaylen Brown. Celtics with the ball crossing midcourt. Derek White at the left wing perimeter on top. Sends it over to Brown. Brown with 14 on the shot clock. Brown drives on Reeves. Kick. Quarter. 3 out. Horford got it. Oh, yeah, baby. That's a big-time triple. You just stuck right there. 20-17. 6 days ago, he turned back the clock in that game against the Nuggets. LeBron running the point. He's defended by Horford now. LeBron at the top, 101, takes on Big Al Horford. LeBron slides it off to Reeves, working on Derek White. Switch guarded by Horford. A Reeves step back 3 over Horford. Got it. That's a pure shot right there by Austin Reeves. 23-17. Holiday outside Horford into the hands to Brown. Sends it off to Tatum. Drives right past Finney-Smith. Kick out quarter. White. Tough quarter 3. Oh, he buries it. Derek White bang with a big-time 3-ball. 23-20. That was with very little space to operate, as close as the near side corner you can get. LeBron at the top. He's guarded by Horford. 1-on-1 once again. LeBron step back 3 by contested by Horford. No good off the mark. Missed by LeBron. The rebound hauled in by Derek White. Both of these teams able to knock down perimeter shots. Celtics starting to move the basketballs. Watch out. Jaylen Brown crossed over the ankles of Austin Reeves. Soared up to the rim. He got fouled. 2 shots here coming up at the line for Jaylen. Man, Horford, couple possessions that the Lakers have tried to shoot threes over him. It's like 1 billion years old at the age of 38. But he's done a good job contesting these shots recently, defending back on the perimeter. What's good, the Nija player? Welcome back in. Thanks for joining back in here, bud. Vegas, glad to have you back in, brother. 2 shots here coming up at the free throw line for Jaylen Brown. The first one, no good. Left it off the rim shorts. If anybody's interested out there, feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge. Selection Sunday is it's almost a week away. It is next Sunday for Selection Sunday, where the field of 68 will be announced for the College Basketball Division I NCAA Tournament. The link to my bracket challenge is posted in the chat. All are welcome to join, and it's totally free for anybody to join. Jaylen Brown splits the free throws, 23-21 right now. And once we get into a timeout, I'll go over like scoreboard updates and stuff going on, because I want to see what's going on for college hoops currently. Last time I checked, Duke was up by 11 with 3 minutes left to go against North Carolina. Jaylen Brown pickpockets Luka Doncic on the 2-on-1 fast break trailer. Oh, baby, Al Horford soars up over the top and throws it down with authority. And Luka goes down hard. Wow. We're going to take a timeout on the floor, it looks like, unless they're just going to show the replay right now. Brief stoppage in the game as Luka is down. Al Horford, man, where is this from? The intensity, the rack attack. Yeah, this will take us to a timeout right now. 23-23. Holy cannoli, Al Horford turning back the clock right now. It's been special, like last 5 possessions, what he has done. Last 5 possessions for Al Horford. 4 missed shots by the Lakers. Basically all those from the perimeter. 1 3 allowed as they're hunting down Al Horford, and he ain't budging at all. He is right with Luka and LeBron defending them. It was just that 3 that he gave up by Austin Reeves, and then had the trail on the 2-on-1 off the fast break with a Jaylen Brown steal and was able to dunk it. Man, what a start. Al Horford giving the Celtics quality minutes right now. 5 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist currently. Jaylen Brown's got 8, setting the tone. Jason Tatum, 5 points, 2 assists. And everybody scored. Derek White with a 3. Drew Holiday's got 2. Lakers so far tonight. Everybody scored as well. 5 points by Austin Reeves. Dorian Finney-Smith leads the way. That's the one that's crushing the Celtics. He's got open twice on threes, and he's made both of those threes. 4 points each by LeBron and Luka, 2 points by Jared Vanderbilt. Yeah, hopefully next season PC will be much better. And so Jeffrey's best friends here saying Bryce Hopkins comes back. I hope so. Yeah, really hope so. So I got a little bit of a rumbling here from the basketball world. One of the people that I work with at work, his brother used to play for the Celtics back in 2000s, and he works with me at work. So the guy that I work with at work, he played college hoops back in the 80s for Boston College, and then he stays connected with a lot of people from the basketball landscape. So what the people are telling him is that he thinks that Bryce Hopkins is going to transfer this offseason. That's what he told me when he met up with me a couple weeks ago. That's what he said, but I don't know like who he talked to in the basketball landscape or so, but yeah, he's close to a lot of people in the basketball landscape. Like he's very close to a lot of Division III coaches that's out there, and a couple of those Division III coaches had played previously in the NBA that he's pretty close to, and his brother had played a couple seasons in the NBA, had played for the Celtics actually back in 2000. Ricky's going out for the UConn Huskies here to wipe the floor. Yeah, they're gonna see if they can make a just crazy run as an 8 seed for them this year. They're probably gonna get projected as like an 8 or a 7, most likely, possibly a 9. But they have been winning games recently, so they're probably gonna either be an 8 or a 7. I'd watch out. Whoever that 1 seed is, they're gonna have a tough matchup in the second round going up against UConn. We get back to action right now. Luka has it at the free throw circle, defended by Peyton Pritchard right now as he brings the double alongside Jaylen Brown. Push past the corner, and the corner 3 is good by LA. 3-point advantage now for the Lakers coming back from the timeout. Peyton Pritchard, his 3 came off the rim short. Luka collects the defensive rebounds. Number 30, Jordan Goodwin was the one who just made the 3. So Goodwin's on the floor with Gabe Vincent, Luka, Dorian Finney-Smith, Dalton connect. LeBron right now on the bench. Luka, turnaround jumper, 15-footer over Horford, skipped around the rim and out. Peyton Pritchard, smallest player on the floor, collects the defensive rebound. Pritchard, Brown, White, Tatum, Horford. It's the 5 in the court currently for the Celtics. You got to go with a run right now. You got Brown and Tatum both on the floor alongside Pritchard and White. It's a pretty good combo that you got for a pretty good grouping that you got there for 4 guys plus Horford. Jumper misfired. Off the mark, no good for Jaylen Brown as Luka took it at the wing. Gabe Vincent got fouled. Celtics get called on the foul here, reaching in away from the basketball. Hey, what's good, Bradley? Welcome back in, brother. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, if you guys are college basketball fans, the link is posted in the chat. All are welcome to join, and feel free to join the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is now posted in the chat. I'll see if I can make a video or so in the next couple days to spread out the word. Last year, I believe we had over 40-plus people enter a bracket. And let's see if we can keep on growing that group. Horford with a strip outlet pass ahead of the pack. Jason Tatum soars up and throws it down with a 2-handed flush. Defense translating into offense. That's the second time we've seen that happen tonight. Luka at the top of the key, working on Horford one-on-one. Dribbles out free throw circle, tried to lead in. Horford with another steal. Back-to-back steals by Big Al Horford. Ahead of the pack finds Jaylen Brown, who scores the layup. Lead change here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown in double figures now as he has got himself 10 points. Al Horford playing key defense. Al Horford able to force the miss, collect the defensive rebound. Brown up the floor, stumble, lost the ball. Luka trying to force the tie-up here as we get a pig pile for this basketball as Jaylen Brown goes down with Luka. And a tie-up assessed by the referees. Wow. What a start to this game here. I mean, Al Horford playing tough defense constantly. I mean, the effort he plays every single game, even if it's a game that his shots aren't dropping, like if he's like 0 for 8 from 3, like never mind, because he makes up for it always on the defensive side of the floor. I don't know why the Lakers want to hunt down specifically Al Horford, because this dude he's just so good with his IQ and fundamentals. Like he's always in the right spots and knows how to defend, even though the athletic ability and the crazy vertical stuff isn't there compared to Porzingis. I mean, he's always like doing the right thing fundamentally to like make sure that he locks up opponents. This is going to be a jump ball. It will be placed at the midcourt logo. So Jaylen Brown and Luka going up for the jump ball here that Jaylen Brown got tied up with Luka on. Yeah, Auburn. I'm interested to see if Auburn is going to stay as the overall number 1, because they just lost to Alabama. They also got taken down by Texas A&M on Tuesday, and Jaylen Brown took the jump ball right to the rim, scored the layup, but the referees are not going to count the bucket. They roll again. That Jaylen Brown going up got tied up again with Dalton Connector. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right there? Whoa. Wow. Are you really kidding me? Wow. I don't know, because I got the audio on. I don't know when that whistle was blown, but if that whistle was blown before, then that was a tie-up, yeah. But if that whistle was blown after Jaylen Brown landed, that actually should have been an up and down charge to Jaylen Brown. That should be Lakers basketball, but no, they're gonna roll it here at the free throw circle at the Celtics side to do a jump ball on. So jump ball again, and LeBron comes down with it. So the Lakers with possession, down by 1. LeBron passes, cutter, backdoor connect, scores the layup. 28-27. Minute 20 left to go in the first. Tatum crosses midcourt. Tatum at the top of the key, crossover, dribbles up to the elbow. Tatum working on connect. Tatum couldn't finish. Looking for the foul call. He got clobbered, and it was a no call with the refs. Gabe Vincent tiptoes the baseline. Finds connect, swings it outside LeBron. LeBron drives on Luke Cordat. LeBron sneaks his way right past Cordat and scores with a right-hand finish. 30-28. Good measuring stick tonight for the Celtics. No Porzingis. Lakers without Rui Hachimura in this matchup. Tatum at the top of the key. Tatum, step back 3 in the air. Swash! We're tied. Bang, bang for JT. 30 even. Natasha, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. What a first quarter we got. Both Jays with double digits. Gabe Vincent slides it over to LeBron. LeBron off the screen set by Jordan Goodwin. Bounce pass. Goodwin. Open 3. Got it. Wow. They're making those shots. The pick and pop working out to the favor tonight here for LA. Jordan Goodwin, 6 points off the bench. Perfect. 2 for 2 from the perimeter. Celtics with possession. My clock's a tad fast right now. 20 seconds left to go. Jason Tatum dribbles up, drives up, fake. Tatum tried to lean in, couldn't do so. Made the pass off to Pritchard. Pritchard slides it off to Tatum. Has to jack up a ridiculous 3 from the TD Garden logo, and he drills it. Oh, baby. Jason Tatum in the zone right now in Q1. Jordan Goodwin, his 3 at the buzzer. Came off the mark, no good. We close out the end of the first quarter. Even match here. 33-33. Let's go. Through 1 in this game here for what could be the biggest regular season game in 2025. Jason Tatum. Butter. Rise it up. Firing and sizzling these threes recently for JT. Always good to great sign to see when you can carry this momentum into the next game. Tatum, 13 points in the entire 12 minutes of the first quarter that he played in. Jaylen Brown, 10 points in 12 minutes. Both of the Jays showing up, responsible for 23 out of 33 to begin tonight. Al Horford, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Doing a little bit of everything right now for Big Al Horford. Dorian Finney-Smith, he is the team leader for LA. 8 points for him, 6 points by LeBron with 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 points by Austin Reeves. Luka Doncic limited to just 1 for 4 shooting and only 4 points right now for Luka. Off the bench, Jordan Goodwin, 6 points for LA. Celtics got to limit those open threes. That's what's burning the Celtics, is that they keep on doubling the ball handler. Whether it's LeBron or Luka, and they bring along the double, and then that allows the open shooter, and it's been 2 guys that's really burned them so far to open threes. Dorian Finney-Smith and Jordan Goodwin. Dorian Finney-Smith, 2 for 4 from the perimeter. Jordan Goodwin off the bench is 2 for 3. That's where they got 4 out of their 6 threes made via production, and then Austin Reeves canned a 3, and Luka made a 3 off the step back. So yeah, both of those threes that were made by Luka and Reeves were tougher contested threes compared to the open threes that they're allowing Finney-Smith and Jordan Goodwin to take. Let's see what we got. College hoops right now. Oh, this is a huge game for the bubble. Oklahoma, Texas tied up at halftime, 37-37. It's a massive game for the bubble. I think right before I left, I saw Ohio State against Nebraska like the first 10 minutes before I left the house today, this afternoon. Kansas beat Arizona 83-76. I think Arizona's extremely overrated. Like, they can't beat signature opponents for them. They were a top 15 team a couple weeks ago. They're going to be out of the top 25 next week. Also, Mississippi State, that's another team that's severely overrated. You look at their signature wins, and they just can't beat top 20 teams for them. I think they only got like 1 top 20 victory total for them. I want to see that Nebraska-Ohio State score. That's a huge game for the bubble. How about this? Oklahoma State beat Cincinnati. Cincinnati is completely out of the tournament right now. That's the end of Cincinnati. Indiana beat Ohio State. So Indiana right now should have the upper hand in the bracket. Ohio State goes back to like right now borderline tournament. First one out, last one in. Gonna see if anybody took a bad loss. Xavier's coming. Xavier beat Providence today. No shock there. It's a lost season for my PC Friars, but Xavier's coming. They're trying to get a bid out of the Big East, 76-68. St. John's had an impressive victory in the road at Marquette. Marquette's been slipping recently for them. They're a team that's susceptible potentially to a first-round upset from Marquette. I got to see that Duke game. Duke, UNC. Duke beat UNC 82-69. Yeah, UNC's done. UNC would need to win the ACC tournament outright. We get back to action. Dalton connects, scores as the Celtics miss their first shot and attack the paint, and Connect able to soar up, score the layup. Drew Holiday, a corner 3, swoosh. That's good. Celtics by 1 right now. Austin Reeves trading back a 3, just buried one. Second made 3 tonight. That's a really, really tough shot there that Austin Reeves just made. Lakers by 2. Reeves got 8. Pritchard on the floor with Hauser, Cornett, Holiday, and Tatum. Holiday at the corner finds Pritchard. Pritchard looking to get in on the scoring. His 3 came off the rim, no good. A rebound controlled by LeBron. LeBron with a big rebound game the last time he took on the Celtics back in January. Austin Reeves, crossover. Thought about the step back, working on Holiday. Sends it over to his teammate with Dalton. Connect. Drives on Tatum. Connect at the low block. Sends it back out to the perimeter. Jordan Goodwin, couple threes he has made tonight. Working on the Hauser for the shot clock. Goodwin lost the handle. Picked up by Reeves. Reeves has to hoist up a prayer. No good, off the mark, and it didn't hit rim. That's a shot clock violation. Tough defense by Boston. Celtics going to get it back. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up. Hit the like. Hit the subscribe here. 20-4 record by LA. The last 24 games since January 15th. Under J.J. Redick, first season as the head coach. And what could have been, back in the summer, Dan Hurley. He could have been the head coach at LA, but nope. J.J. Redick, and now, after a slow start, really, things coming alive for LA, especially after the Luka Doncic trade. But a couple of weeks prior to that, everything came alive. Celtics, couple of offensive rebounds. Tatum, shovel pass underneath Cornette. Bullied at the rim, gets pushed down and fouled. 2 free throws coming up here by Luke Cornette. That is charged to number 55, Trey Jamison. The Lakers playing small ball because they couldn't materialize a trade with Mark Williams. So they lack rim protection, and you got a guy that was like a third-string big man last year for the Memphis Grizzlies with Trey Jamison, who was starting games late stretch of the season due to all the injuries that Memphis had. First free throw was missed by Luke Cornette. Second shot here by Cornette, and no good. Missed them both. So rare misses there by Cornette. Usually reliable at the free throw line, but his shot did not look too well on his shots at the free throw line. Kind of straight line instead of arcing tonight. We'll see if he's able to change his approach if he does head back to the line later. Reeves, jumper, 12-footer, left it off the rim short, tipped up to Peyton Pritchard with a defensive rebound. Smallest guy soars up over a group of defenders. Holiday slides it off to Pritchard, still yet to score tonight. Tatum at the top of the key. Tatum dribbles up to the elbow. Tatum one-on-one, bouncing bodies over Goodwin. Jumper, 15-footer, connects on it. Tie game. Jason Tatum tonight's in the zone. 15 right now for JT, 60% shooting in this game. LeBron, shovel pass over to Jamison, missed off the glass, too strong, deflected out of bounds off of Trey Jamison. LeBron pleading his case to the officials. He thought it was off the Celtics, but no, it's off of the Lakers. James, what's good? Welcome in. David on the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, guys. If anybody's a March Madness fan out there, feel free to join in on the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group. That link is now posted in the chat. Jumper, Tatum, a lot of space, missed at the elbow. No good off the back rim. LeBron collects another defensive rebound. 15 points tonight by Tatum. Austin Reeves, guarded by Hauser. Right baseline dribble. Reeves, the cup, no good. Missed the layup on the hardwood. Hit the deck. Still was able to come up with a rebound even though he was down on the hardwood. And LeBron scores, plus the foul. Man, that's a crushing possession for the Celtics. Couldn't box out. I got to see this replay once again. Reeves misses the layup. You got two guys, Hauser and Tatum, standing there. Couldn't collect the rebound. Couldn't box out. As the basketball goes directly right back to Austin Reeves, who is laying down on his back on the parquet floor. And that's brutal. And then Reeves got the offensive rebound, shoveled it off to LeBron. LeBron scored a layup and the foul. So LeBron's going to shoot a free throw coming up. If the Celtics lose this game tonight, we're going to remember that possession, that they couldn't box out, and that rebound should have never happened to Reeves. Like, you never hear about that often. An offensive rebound goes to the guy that was lying down on his back after he missed the layup. You don't hear about that. What's good, Greg? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Christian, welcome in, man. Big season for your Cards, geared up for the tournament. And, yeah, you should win the ACC Coach of the Year and should be in contention for National Coach of the Year as well. Right now, it's incredible what a turnaround this season for Louisville. In my opinion, I think Pat Kelsey should be National Coach of the Year. And here's the cases why. I'm going to go through the teams that made a bounce back this season. ACC, Louisville. For teams that's tournament teams, Stanford is 19-12. They're way out of the tournament contention. Let's see here. Big 12. Texas Tech, Grant McCaslin at Texas Tech. That's a big bounce back season, but still, it's nothing compared to Louisville. That's another coach that should be in contention for National Coach of the Year this year. Should be Grant McCasland out of Texas Tech. They're up to the ranked at number 9. They've been a top 10 team for the last couple weeks, or just hovering outside the top 10. Over in the Big East, let's see what we got. Rick Pitino, number 6 ranked St. John's. That's another coach that should be in contention. Dusty May was the closest thing to Pat Kelsey over at Michigan for the turnaround that Michigan had too this year. But Michigan slipped the last couple of games, so I think it should go to Pat Kelsey this year in Louisville right now, because Michigan last couple of games has slipped. How about the loss that Wisconsin had against Penn State? That was a home game that Wisconsin lost this afternoon. That's not good. I don't think Big Ten teams are going to go far at all. Like, I can see some upsets with some of these Big Ten teams in the opening round. They're susceptible to upsets. Purdue has had a history of choking round 1 games. I'm not sure if that's going to happen when you get a point guard like Braden Smith on your team, but some of these other teams, Wisconsin is one that really needed a reality check today. I can't believe they lost against Penn State in that game. Florida, Todd Golden. It's another coach that's probably going to get, like, Coach of the Year honors. Kentucky, Mark Pope. That's a whole new, completely different roster from last season. That they were projected to finish like 9th or something in the SEC. What's good, John, in the stream? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in, bud. Glad to have you guys back in. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Selection Sunday, almost a week away for college basketball. If you'd like to join in for the Behind Your Basketball Bracket Challenge group, feel free to do so. That link is pinned to the chat. Feel free to do if you'd like to join in. We'll see if we can get more people to keep on joining in. And LeBron missed the free throw as he went to the line to shoot the and one out of bounds. It was touched by the Lakers. Yeah, Peyton Pritchard yet to score so far today. So 8 minutes, no points, 0 for 3 from the perimeter by Pritchard. And this is one of the taller backcourt teams for the Lakers. He's having a lot of success going up against, like, inexperienced backcourts, undersized backcourts, whereas he's got locked up a couple times this season against teams like the Bucks. I think he struggled the first game around against the Lakers. Tatum taking a ridiculous 33-foot three. Missed off the back rim, no good, as LeBron collects another rebound, but nothing so far in this game out of Pritchard. Luka, follow-away, low block, missed off the rim, and Cornette collects the defensive rebound. Holiday, Tatum, swing pass, outside, White, trail, three, no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Holiday. Pretty good look on the three right there by Derek White. Tatum, rhythm, 3-1, dribble, no good. Tip in, Luke Cornette got it for 2. Hey, if your threes aren't dropping, you gotta find a way into the bucket anyway. You got Luke Cornette doing what he does best. Never takes threes, instead he cleans it up, tips and twos. What a statement that Luke Cornette has made this season. He went from being basically like a big man that used to stretch the floor, like a Daniel Tice type big man that would shoot a bunch of threes. Wasn't really efficient from 3, but he has completely just turned around his game. This season, he's only focused on twos, and he's shooting his twos 60% plus from the floor. Tatum, spin cycle. Tatum, followed by LeBron. 2 free throws coming up. And Tatum loves it. I mean, he loves playing against the Lakers. LeBron, he knows that out of all the teams in the NBA, he hates the Celtics the most. And getting the best out of this rivalry right now is... Man, I have to say, Tatum's playing hungry recently. He is really playing hungry. He looks completely different from how he was playing 2 months ago. First one is good by Tatum. Yeah, hopefully the best for those 2 teams for their head coaches. So what I'm kind of shocked about is that they're not like big name head coaches that they got, like guys that have had like a bunch of coaching experience. They're assistants that's been called up upon, so keeping it in. But I guess that's the trajectory of the ACC as we see Luka bury a corner three here, 43-42. Yeah, John Shire kept in the family after Krzyzewski for Duke. They've leaned that way throughout most of the ACC teams, so it's not like they're hiring coaches who have been in the business and with other schools like they usually do with like other conferences. Here's an outlet pass for the Lakers. Kick out Finney-Smith off to LeBron underneath and gets followed by Holiday. 2 more free throws coming up by LeBron. Hey, what's good, Ash? Welcome in. Yeah, unfortunately, that'd be a no there, man, but thanks for your interest there. It's crazy that Leonard Hamilton's 76 years old. Definitely doesn't look like 76 years old. First free throw is missed by LeBron. Austin Reeves heads towards the bench. If you're new to the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Yeah, Providence Friars have never looked good this year. Crushing that. Bryce Hopkins only played a couple games and then was out with a season-ending injury. They were just never right this season. It's a question mark in the future. I don't think they're going to fire Kim English anytime soon. Since the athletic director has a lot of confidence in Kim English, but I'm not sure about that hire specifically, if that was the correct hire. Derek White just stepped out of bounds in the corner, so a turnover by Boston. Not many turnovers tonight, 3 each by these two teams. Tatum is currently on the bench. LeBron heads towards the bench now for LA. Celtics with their 5 on the floor looks like this. Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Drew Holiday, Peyton Pritchard, Al Horford. Lakers with possession. Luka, Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finney-Smith, Jordan Goodwin, Gabe Vincent, the 5 on the floor. Luka, step back 3 over Horford, missed off the mark, no good. Tipped around to the corner and out of bounds. Who was it last touched off of? And according to the refs, it was last touched off the Celtics. So Peyton Pritchard, he thought it was out of bounds off the Lakers, decided to box out a Laker player, and instead the referees rolled it out of bounds off the Celtics. Vincent has it here at the right wing perimeter. Vincent slides it off to his left, back into the hands to Vincent. Lobs it to Luka. Luka, 2 on the timer, has to launch here. Luka drives on Jaylen Brown. Got fouled. Wow, are you kidding me with that foul call? I would like to see the replay of this because it looked like there was an elbow by Luka that got right into the chin of Jaylen Brown here. Up fake. And they rolled it. Jaylen Brown shooting foul. Luka goes off the head fake and then... Yeah, this is being looked at right now at the monitor. So this is being looked at the monitor in this foul. So according to the refs, initial call, Jaylen Brown shooting foul, defending Luka Doncic. Was this shot even launched in time? That's the thing. Yeah, it was. It was with .3. So it was launched in time. It was with .3. I mean, that's a tough camera angle to get the correct call on, the one that they just showed from behind. Man, this first half really flew by. Haven't even done a live read yet of my channel sponsor, so hopefully gonna do that during the next time out. Haven't had many timeouts, that's been the case too. Okay, so yeah, that's been confirmed. Luka is going to head to the free throw line, shoot 2. He's having a tough game tonight. Just 2 for 7 shooting, 7 points by Luka. Trying to utilize his step back, but every single time Al Horford's been the one that's been switched on top of him, and Al Horford's done a really good job contesting those shots tonight. First shot's good by Luka. Anybody see Jokic's stat line last night? That was insane. He had like 30, 20, and 20. First player ever in NBA history with a 30, 20, 20 game. Second free throw is good. 45-42. 5.5 left to go before halftime. Jaylen Brown at the top of the key. Slides it over to Horford at the right wing. Horford back on top, moves it off to Brown. Brown at the top, working on Luka. 101, 8 in the shot clock. Brown takes the three. Off the back rim, no good, and the rebound gets ripped away by the Lakers. Yeah, Peyton Pritchard just too small there to come up with that defensive rebound. Luka hunts down Horford once again. A one-on-one around the perimeter. Luka drives into Horford. Luka, kick out, corner, three. No good. That was missed poorly. Jared Vanderbilt not even close in that three. They got numbers 3-on-2 up the floor. Brown accelerates right to the rim, and he scores. Up and in, good for two. 45-44. Jaylen Brown could change the tempo there. He waited for the 3-on-2 to set up. As he had Derek White was the third player in the 3-on-2, and Derek White here forces the strip, comes out with a steal. They got numbers once again, a 4-on-3 up the floor. White drives, attacks inside the paint, got stripped, lost it. Lakers with some tough defense, coming up with it right back. LA with possession. Luka gets stripped, lost the handle. Derek White scoops up the loose ball. Back-to-back steals for Derek White. Here goes Jaylen Brown. Dribble, drive, attack inside the paint, and gets fouled. That's a reach-and foul charge to Vanderbilt. That's on Finney Smith, actually, number 17, not number 2. So this is going to reset the basketball here with an inbound coming up for the Celtics. Inbound for the Celtics. Derek White sends it off to Brown. Approaching 4 minutes left to go. Only 7 combined turnovers. This first half has gone by incredibly quick. Brown, spin cycle, gets past Luka, attacks inside the paint, got it blocked. Jared Vanderbilt comes out with a block. Lakers with possession. Luka attacks. Euro step to the paint, and he scores. Up and in for 2 more. 3-point lead for LA. Al Horford cutting to the hoop. Kick out to the wing. Bad pass offline to Derek White, out of bounds. And the Lakers were out of bounds with it. The Celtics catch a break there. Al Horford should have just... He received the pass. He was trailing to the hoop and instead traded up a 2 for a 3. And his pass was not on the mark. That's one of the rare mistakes that we see from Horford. Usually Horford gives what the... And he takes what the defense gets. And usually when you see Horford trailing the play, it results in a slam dunk. But it was kind of odd there to kick that back out to the perimeter. Celtics lucky to get the inbound. Tatum back on the floor. Sends it off to White. Tatum, White, Brown. Horford and Pritchard to 5 of the court. Derek White, his 3 came off the rim, no good. Tatum collects the offensive rebound. Tatum at the left baseline, double team, swings it out to the wing. Horford dribbles up, drives inside the key, works on LeBron, and he got it. Big Al Horford able to score off the pivot over King James for 2. LeBron down low over White, scores up and off the glass. 49-46 right now. Approaching 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Brown attacks inside the paint. Jaylen Brown over Luka. And he gets called in the offensive foul. An elbow to the face of Luka. They take away the 2. Yeah, it does seem like Jaylen Brown's doing a little bit too much right now. It's kind of out of control for him recently. That's his 3rd personal foul. Yeah, he snapped the left shooting arm right down to the jaw of Luka going up. So that's going to be his 3rd for Jaylen Brown. We're going to head to a timeout here. We'll see if this does get switched. Jaylen Brown pleading his case. Let's see if this is going to be under review. Yeah, Celtics are going to challenge this. So right now, this is a critical foul. If this foul gets kept, that's going to be the 3rd personal foul charged to Jaylen Brown. This is a huge call because they need him. That was an issue when he picked up his 4th foul against Cleveland in the 3rd quarter. He didn't see the court for an extended period of time. He's got to be more careful out there for him tonight because he's got 2 out of the 4 turnovers tonight. He's I mean, I don't mind that between him and Tatum. 6 for 14 shooting is Tatum tonight. 5 for 12 by Brown. We know Derek White's going to get better throughout the game. Derek White's only got 3 points. That's no problem for him. Like, he'll switch a 3-point halftime showing into like an 18-point finale to close out the game for Derek White. So I've got no issue with the shots right now. We should see a lot more ball distribution going towards Derek White, receiving a lot more passes in his favor in the second half. It's usually he doesn't get involved that often early on, and then he's like the silent assassin in the second half and starts to go off. This stream, by the way, is sponsored by BetUS, where you can bet on the season sports action. BetUS, which is an A-plus rated sports book, which has been running since 1994. It's available to all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video, also pinned to the chat to get started with BetUS with that link, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. BetUS features sports betting on multiple sports such as NBA basketball, college basketball, NFL football, NHL hockey, MLB baseball, international soccer, golf, tennis, NASCAR racing, numerous other sports as well. So check out BetUS, my new channel sponsor, link posted in the description of the video, pinned into the chat to get started here. BetUS, been changing the game for over 30 years. Yeah, this is a huge call right now. That looked like a little bit of an acting job, too, by Luka with that chin move back. They're showing an over... Yeah, that one's a tough one to see from that angle. That's an overhead view of the rim. Here's one from behind. I get to see that in slow-mo. They must have... They gotta have that if they're looking at this one in New York, like slow motion to see if that elbow went directly to the chin of Luka, or was that more of an act job right there? Jaylen Brown just so mad at the officials about the call there. He got his third foul picked up. Lakers shoot a technical free throw. Wow. This has actually been overturned. Okay, so he got rescinded the foul. He's down to 2. That's huge. That is huge. So Jaylen Brown got teed up during a commercial break talking to the officials, and I can understand why. 50-48. They missed... Well, ABC, when they came back, they didn't even show that Jaylen Brown made both of the free throws. Didn't even show that. They just showed the technical free throw. LeBron, jumper, got it. 52-48. Yeah, thoughts on Duke sweeping UNC? Duke looks like they're very capable of winning the national championship. UNC, they look like they're not going to be in the NCAA tournament. Quarter 3, there you go. Peyton Pritchard, bang, bang, from downtown. First made try of the night for PP. 1-point game right now. Vincent, bounce pass, stole away. Jaylen Brown being aggressive. It pays off right here. And he attacks the Rushak, soars up with a 2-handed flush. Oh, yeah, baby. Don't poke the bear, because he's going to able to poke and soar right back. And Jaylen Brown playing with a renewed sense of urgency and energy right now. Revitalized. He is fuming after that call by the officials. He is fuming after that tech, and he is playing just on another level of speed tonight. Jeffers, goodbye. LeBron right back. 54-53. Celtics with the ball. Pritchard tiptoes the baseline, defended by Luka at the left corner. Pritchard crossover drives right past Luka to the hole. Missed the layup. Backdoor, couldn't score. Had the right idea, just couldn't finish it off. LeBron bounce pass behind his back, unable to go into a shot motion, and instead they travel. Turnover. You know that would have been on ESPN SportsCenter highlight top 10 tomorrow morning if that would have resulted in a basket there for the Lakers. off of behind the back pass, no look by LeBron, but no, they stepped out of bounds with it. That was a poor possession there to finish it off for the Lakers. You got to go and lay that up and in. You can't tiptoe the baseline and step out of bounds if you're Gabe Vincent. And away for the basketball, Lakers pick up a foul. You have to score that ball if you're Gabe Vincent. You can't dribble around in circles. I mean, LeBron's gonna get you, gonna advocate for you to get cut if you do that. Celtics with an inbound. Celtics down by 1. White slides it off to Tatum. Tatum working on Luka. 1-on-1, searching for that mismatch. Tatum, step back 3 in the air over Luka. Splash. That 3 was butter. 56-54. Final minute left to go before halftime. Tatum's got 20 right now for JT. 4 for 9 from the perimeter by Tatum. LeBron crossover to the top of the key. He takes on Horford 1-on-1. LeBron dribbles up, backs his way. Jumper, mid-range, high arcing off the back rim, no good. Brown secures the defensive rebound. Jaylen Brown playing like a madman, shooting onto the pack here with his basketball. Brown at the right wing. He is working on Luka 101. Brown, step back 3 in the air over Luka. Off the mark, no good. Tipped up to Finney-Smith for the defensive board. So we're down to 23 seconds left to go before halftime. Lakers down by 2. LeBron's going to slow it down. 5-second differential, shot clock and game clock to close out going to half. LeBron, guarded by Horford. LeBron up to the elbow. LeBron backs his way, spin cycle on Horford, over the top, no good, contested with a miss there by LeBron. Great contest by Horford. Tatum soars up right to the rim with 1 second left to go. He scores in the two-handed flush. And the half-court 3 comes up short off the mark by Gabe Vincent. We close out at the end of the first half of action. The Jays in the groove tonight. Jason Tatum, 22 points. Playing inside, playing outside, doing it all tonight for JT. 16 by Jaylen Brown. Those two sending home the tempo of this game. Al Horford turned back the clock. 7.6 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and a block on LeBron in the final 10 seconds remaining before half. The Celtics tonight able to mount a comeback, and now they lead by 4 going into half. What a game. This could turn out to be an instant classic tonight, so don't change the dial. This could be a really good finish. If you guys are doing the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe here as we enter halftime. Porzingis is still out due to illness, so Porzingis has been ill for a while for him. So he is still out. Do I think Duke will win the ACC tournament? Yes. I think probably them, Clemson, or Louisville. Any other team in that, what is that now, 18-team ACC, and they're going to get 3 teams in the tournament? Yikes. I wouldn't expect it, but who knows? NC State came out of nowhere last year and made this just crazy run, 5 wins in 5 days. But yeah, I don't know like who can beat Duke at this point. They look like they're on another level for them. I'm gonna see if there's any teams out in the ACC that could at least like be a sleeper going into the bracket. Wake Forest, yeah, they usually every year they're bubble and they can't make it into the tournament. Looks like North Carolina's done right now for them. SMU, they were bubble too. They had a terrible loss last week. All these teams are terrible. Like in the ACC, that's anywhere from 4 through 18 this year. Like they got 0 quality wins. Wake Forest 0-6 against AP top 25 opponents. North Carolina 1-7. SMU 0-3. Stanford 0-3. Georgia Tech 1-4. Virginia 0-6. Virginia somehow finished mid-pack in the conference when they were one of the worst Power Fives to start off the season. That's a testament to how bad these packs of teams were. Florida State, Notre Dame, Pittsburgh, Syracuse, Cal, NC State, BC, and Miami. Yikes. 7-24 this year from Miami. Their head coach stepped down a third of the way through the season. Yeah, so they look like they're going to be a 3-bid conference, whereas the Big 12 might get like 10, 12 bid, or it's the SEC that's going to get 10, 12 bids. And then the Big 10 is going to get potentially 10 bids, and I'm not sure if any of those teams are going to make it besides Michigan State to the second weekend out of that Big 10. Because there's like no elite teams out there. Illinois potentially could. They've turned things around. That the seeding they're projected right now is like a 7. That's unfair to them. They should be more like a 5 or a 4. Because they were losing poorly. They went through like a whole month where they got the flu, but everybody returned back healthy, and they're starting to stack wins together for them. It wasn't the case a couple of weeks ago when they got smashed against Duke. Yeah, SEC is probably going to be like a 12-bid conference for them. I'm going to see what Lunardi's got on ESPN. Let's see what we got for college cheap scores right now. Nothing really major going on besides Oklahoma, Texas. Oklahoma's bubble, Texas's bubble. 58-56, Oklahoma leads Texas with 9:14 remaining in the second half. UCLA is smashing USC 71-47. I got some big games tonight at 10 o'clock. Houston at Baylor. That's a 10 o'clock game. That's one that Baylor needs to win. Baylor's projected as a 10 seed right now. I'm not even sure if Baylor's safe in the bracket. Texas Tech at Arizona State. BYU's hosting Utah. That's 3 quality Big 12 games going on at 10 o'clock. And yeah, that's basically it for the night for good games. Nevada takes on San Diego State, who's also bubble. I think San Diego State's like a 10 seed. Michigan State, they've been playing some really good basketball for them recently. They're a 2 seed right now, so Michigan State's up to the 2 line. Yeah, Joe Lunardi's got them projected to take on Robert Morris in the first round, and then the winner of 7 versus 10, Memphis against Georgia. 25-5 Michigan State. They've had a solid year. Yeah, they're ripping off wins. They've got 6 straight wins in a row. 5 of those wins against ranked opponents that or should be ranked opponents. Illinois, which is unranked, they should be ranked. Here's the wins that they ripped off in a row: at Illinois, hosting Purdue, at Michigan, at Maryland. They beat Maryland on a half-court 3 at the buzzer, and then they beat Wisconsin, beat Iowa. Yeah, they're looking real good. They take on Michigan tomorrow. That's at noontime for they could sweep Michigan. Michigan, I'll go to Michigan. They're a team that I'm really not high on. I think they could get upset depending on the matchup in the first round for Michigan. They might fall to like a 7 seed or so for Michigan before this is over. They're not playing good ball right now. Michigan's lost 2 in a row. Lost 93-73 at home against Illinois. Then they lost at home against Maryland. Before that, they went like a perfect 13-0 in their home floor, and then all of a sudden they lost 3 straight home games in a row. 2 straight home games in a row. They lost to Michigan State on February 21st, and then in between they had a win over Rutgers by 2. Here's Michigan's resume this season. This is why I'm really weary about this team, what they've done in conference play. Let's see here. Okay, since January 16th, this is what Michigan's done since the middle of January. Lost at Minnesota in overtime. They beat Northwestern in overtime. Lost at Purdue, 91-64. beat Penn State by 4, beat Rutgers by 3, beat Oregon by 4, beat Indiana by 3, beat Purdue by 2, beat Ohio State by 3, lost against Michigan State at home by 13, beat Nebraska by 3, beat Rutgers by 2, lost to Illinois by 20, lost to Maryland by 6. And their luck, they gotta they go there's a site called KenPom that ranks all the college basketball teams by like different metrics and stuff. They gotta be like one of the top teams in the luck meter for them. A couple of years ago, that was Providence, who was when they made out. People were picking them to lose against South Dakota State and Baylor Shiremen in the first round, and they beat them. And then they got Richmond. They won that game. They made it all the way to the Sweet 16. They lost against national champ Kansas that year. Yeah, that was back in, that was 2022 was the year for Providence. They were like the top team in the luck meter. Last year, that was South Carolina. South Carolina was the top team in the luck meter, and look what happened to them. They lost first round as the 6th seed to the 11th seed Oregon. Might be Bartoric, actually. Somebody's got the luck meter that they factor in to these college basketball teams. No, yeah, it's KenPom. There's different types of rating systems out there. Bartoric and KenPom, Luck. Let's see. Luck is Montana at number 1. I want to see if there's any NCAA like tournament teams. Wake Forest at 70. They're outside the bracket. Oregon's at 31. They're kind of in that luck meter. I'm kind of shocked to see that Michigan's not as high up as what they should be on the luck meter for them. You can also go back like certain weeks and see how teams like adjusted efficiency has been like certain weeks or so. And yeah, really rough stretch for Michigan recently. I want to go back like the last like couple weeks and just see how some of these teams have performed or so. Today's March 8th. I'll go back like 2 weeks or so. February 15th. Yeah, Duke in this stretch, the best rated team on Bartorvik the last like 2+ weeks, 7-0. The last 2+ weeks of action. BYU is really shot up. Like going back like 2-3 weeks ago, they were projected as borderline tournament, like an 11 seed play-in. They've worked their way all the way up to a 7. Some people think they can get a 6 come next week for BYU. They have just risen up out of nowhere. They're playing some really good basketball recently. I'm going to see if there's any teams slipping out of this grouping here that haven't been good recently. Yeah, Baylor's been one of them. 3-3 in their 6-game stretch. Ohio State's 2-4 in their previous 6. I don't even know how their tournament at this point for Ohio State. Memphis 5-1 in the last 6-game stretch, though their analytics put them at 79th in the country. The analytics don't like Memphis for some reason in the last like 2+ weeks. Yeah, neither do they like teams like Ole Miss, who's ranked at 61 in the previous 2 weeks. Mississippi State's been slipping. They're 3-4 in their last 7. Yet the analytics had liked North Carolina at 6-1 until they lost to Duke today. Xavier's a team that's been playing good. They made a push towards the play-in right now for Xavier. So they're 6-0 in their last 6 games. The thing that's going to be tough is that the Big East isn't weighted that great this season. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm not sure there, Jake. I haven't been following much women's hoops out there this season. Been more following the men's game when I've gotten the opportunity to do so or so. But Yeah, if anybody's interested, March Madness just around the corner. That link is posted in the chat for the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group on ESPN. And feel free to join if you guys would like. So this is the seedings right now. Joe Leonardi, ESPN, putting the 1 seeds as Auburn, Duke, Houston, and Florida. 2 seeds are Alabama, Michigan State, Texas Tech, Tennessee. I'm not too high on Tennessee this year. I think they're a week or two. They were a 1 seed like early on this season. They're starting to slip recently for Tennessee, or the wins that they've got have been real close wins for them. They did beat Alabama a week ago, but I'm kind of concerned about them because they beat LSU by 6 not too long ago, February 25th, whereas other teams are blowing out LSU by double digits. They're not. That's concerning. They got swept against Kentucky. A little bit concerned about Tennessee and their history to not do so well in the tournament for them. They've got stretches that their offense will just go stagnant for them because they're basically just known as a lockdown defensive team. Yeah, I'm quite concerned. Especially how they only beat South Carolina today by 10 on Senior Day. They played the worst team in the conference, and they beat them by just 10 on their Senior Day game. That's concerning for Tennessee going into the tournament. Texas Tech, props to them for a 2 seed for this year right now. I mean, what a turnaround they've done this year for that program. Wisconsin as a 3 seed. Wisconsin is another team. Like, I don't know what's going to go on with them in the tournament. They do have a really good transfer they got with John Tonji, but they've started to slip back recently. Yeah, loss, win, loss, win, loss. That's their last 5 games. They're 2-3 in their previous 5. And they lost at home on Senior Day today against Penn State by 11. And when you lose against teams that's not even close to the bracket, that's concerning right now. So those were the 2 seeds, 3 seeds. Texas A&M's been quite erratic. Like, they had lost 4 straight games, and then all of a sudden they upset Auburn on Tuesday. They could go far because, I mean, everything resets in the tournament. They almost took down Houston last year in the 8-1 matchup. So, yeah, they could go far. Or if they take on a team that can actually, like, rebound the ball really well on defensive rebounds, they can shoot themselves out of the tournament in the first round for them. That Texas A&M team highly relies upon second chance points and offensive rebounds. So if they go up against a team that is able to, like, force stops, pick up defensive rebounds, and slow the tempo down and control the game, then they're going to be in trouble in that matchup. St. John's is a 3 seed. So they're a 3 seed. Iowa State's a 3 seed as well. They're a team that's kind of slipped back, too. They were like a top 4 team at one point back in January. 4 seeds. Arizona somehow is a 4 seed. I don't know about that. I can see Arizona getting upset in the first round. Like, that's like, it seems like it's a once every other year occasion at this point. Yeah, I would not be shocked to see Arizona get taken out by like a UC San Diego or Drake in round 1. Georgia, let's see what he's got here for Georgia. Georgia in the last 4 byes. Yeah, they got a 10 seed in Lunardi's bracket against Memphis. Georgia's been playing pretty good recently. I'm kind of shocked it's not up higher. So here we go. Start to the third quarter as we get back to action. Celtics by 4. Celtics with some momentum going into halftime. Jason Tatum, a big dunk with 1 second left to go. 22 by Tatum. Spin move on Luka. Drives past Luka. Right to the cup. He scores. Up and in off the backboard. Tatum with 24 right now. Pick it off where he left off for JT. Austin Reeves on the court with LeBron, Luka, Jared Vanderbilt, Dorian Finney-Smith. That's the 5 of the court currently for the Lakers as Jaylen Brown deflected the ball out of bounds off of Luka. It will stay Lakers ball. Tatum Jaylen Brown as LeBron's three came off the rim short. Al Horford, who just controlled a defensive rebound on the court with Derek White and Drew Holiday. White gallops up the floor, slides it off to Brown. Brown towards his left, accelerates for the J, takes it, and he makes it for two. Jaylen Brown's in the zone. Jason Tatum's in the zone. Things clicking on a 4-zip start here to half two for Boston. Reeves, a lot of dribbling taken on Horford. That's a major no in this game today. Reeves dump off to Vanderbilt. Outside finds Luka. Luka takes on Jaylen Brown for the shot clock. Jaylen Brown pokes it loose, comes up with a steal. 3-on-1 up the floor. Shovel pass. The trailer couldn't find him. It's a turnover. Jaylen, man. The good and then the bad. That's one that he's going to want back. Just rushing the pass there for Jaylen Brown. I don't know if it was intended for Horford or for a Holiday, but it was behind Horford, and it was way too far out on the front over Holiday. Missed the lob at the rim. Vanderbilt couldn't come down with it cleanly. Tatum deflected it off the rim, and the Celtics with a basketball, and around the floor, another deflection and out of bounds. It goes off L.A. Yeah, you got an 8-point lead right now. You got confidence in your defense. Just got to settle it down if you're the Celtics here currently. Settle down the basketball. That's what Derek White's doing. Bounce pass off to Tatum. Tatum at the top of the key. Dribbles up, slides it off to White. Takes the three. Missed poorly. Off the bottom right part of the glass. Didn't even hit rim. Luka with possession. Luka spin cycle. Luka scoops up. Luka gets fouled. 2 shots here coming up for Doncic. $10:02 left to play in the third. If you're new in the stream, just joining in for half two, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, everybody. What a game tonight. Luka at the free throw line. Buries the first free throw. He'll have a second one coming up. Second free throw is good. 62-56 right now. 6 for 10 by the Lakers at the free throw line. Celtics just 3 for 6. Both of these teams just have not shot the ball well at the charity stripe tonight. Tatum outside finds White. Up fake. Blows past LeBron. Right to the cup, and he scores. Up and in with a left-hand layup. Derek White ain't gonna, with his burst of speed, it ain't gonna fool a lot of people because his athleticism doesn't really fly high off the charts, but still, I mean, he's just such a hard worker, what he does right there. That was a great drive, and it all started with an up fake, able to beat LeBron. I mean, that's impressive. Snuck his way right around to Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves did a bad job switching right to him defensively. Tatum has it at the top here. Tatum looks to move it off. Holiday sets the screen. He rolls down. Tatum, a step back three in the air over Luka. Got fouled. It's going to be 3 shots coming up here at the free throw line for Tatum. We've seen some good. We've seen some bad here in this third quarter. But yeah, that's not good defense by Luka Doncic. Swiping at Jason Tatum's elbow. That's as clear cut as you can get there for a 3-point shot shooting foul. Luka whiffs at the block and swipes down on Tatum's elbow in the shot. First one's good by Tatum. Yeah, you're 3 for 6 in this game as a team at the free throw line. A chance to make up for it. Knock down some free throws. Tatum buries the first 2. 10-point advantage. Largest lead of the night. First double-digit lead tonight. Lack of rim protection, that's a apparent issue for LA. 30-18 the points in the paint for Boston without Porzingis. And third free throw is missed. It was halfway down, spun around the rim, spun out. 10-point Celtics lead. Approaching 9 minutes left to go in the third. Luka, guarded by Jaylen Brown at the left wing. 10 in the timer. Luka thought about the step back, gave it off to his teammate. Give and go, broke it up on the bounds off the Celtics. It's good defense that we're seeing right now from the Celtics. No Porzingis on the other side. Lakers without Hachimura. Lakers 18-3 last 21 games. Austin Reeves, his three came off the rim short, out of bounds. Holiday got knocked down, and possession as we're waiting for the possession arrow here. It'll be Celtics ball. Boston going to get this basketball. 8:45 remaining in the third. Derek White at the left wing. Derek White, TD guarded logo. Tatum, a lob down low. Horford off the entry pass, and he scores. Upping it off the backboard. Al Horford putting a big mark on this game. J.J. Redick going to take a timeout right now. Celtics by 12, largest lead tonight. And this is some great basketball being displayed here. Celtics controlling tempo, settling down, playing team basketball. It's been a lot of efficient looks that they've gotten here in this third quarter. A lot of good open looks. And they know that there's no rim protector out there for the Lakers, so they're going right after the middle. They keep on getting whatever they want inside the post. 32-18 points in the paint in this game. Jason Tatum, 26 points. 5 rebounds, 6 assists, 18 points by Jaylen Brown. And it's a really good second half here. Coming out firing, 10-2 start for Boston. I mean, this is awesome. Things are clicking right now. Wow. Texas Tech shredding Arizona State 81-57. This is a big game for the bubble. Oklahoma, Texas. Texas leads 66-65 with 3:47 left to play in the second half. It's a huge game for the bubble there. Oklahoma, they're the last team in the bracket, according to Joe Lunardi. Texas is the first team out since North Carolina lost. So since UNC lost, that pushes Texas ahead of North Carolina, which means that they're the first team out. Oklahoma is the last team in. That's as big as a game that you can get. And both of those teams with terrible conference records. I mean, that's how stacked the SEC is this season. The bubble is so bad this year that you're going to see Texas, who has a 6-11 conference record, get in the tournament, or Oklahoma, who has a 5-12 conference record right now, get in the tournament. That's insane. Here's the SEC NCAA tournament teams for this year. Auburn, Florida, Alabama, Tennessee, Texas A&M, Kentucky, Ole Miss, Missouri, Mississippi State, Georgia, most likely going to make it in. They're 20-11, 8-10 in the SEC. Vanderbilt most likely going to make it in. 20-11, 8-10 in the SEC. Arkansas, question mark for them. 19-12, 8-10 in the SEC. And then question marks for Texas and Oklahoma. Texas is 17-13, 6-11 in the SEC. Oklahoma, 18-12, 5-12 in the SEC. I don't think Oklahoma is going to make it in my opinion, just because they started off like something like 12-0, and they've gone 6-12 the rest of the stretch. I don't think that's good basketball to get them elected in, but we'll see. But yeah, if you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Been really solid what the Celtics have done here today. Like, they've seen that there's a couple numbers opportunities, and they've scored on those fast break points tonight. 12-8, they lead fast break points. 32-18 points in the paint. Celtics plus 2 in the glass, 26-24. This is a bad sign here for the Lakers, because Derek White usually starts off the game slow and then he heats up, and he's like the actual closer for this team. That game against the Nuggets, he had a really solid fourth quarter, closed out that game. Luka at the mid-block. Outside, Vanderbilt sends it off to Luka. Rainbow three, missed off the rim short, and the rebound gets collected by White. Slides it up the floor off to Brown. Attacks inside the paint, flings it behind to Horford, who goes up, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for Al Horford. Just no rim protection there at all for LA. Celtics going to get opportunities at the line. Al Horford, 2 shots. They can see the gaps in the defense. What's good, Ola Soul? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in Cambodia. Wow. Appreciate you here for joining in from Cambodia. I'm not sure if we had anybody out here from Cambodia, so that could be a first here. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've got countries from all over. Philippines, Trinidad and Tobago, Bahamas, Bermuda, Brazil is pretty high in the analytics, Australia, Canada, Jamaica. A lot of island nations we got. Free throws are split by Horford, going 1 for 2. 69-56, down to 8 minutes left to go in the third. Luka at the right wing perimeter, off to Reeves, slides it off to the corner. Finney-Smith, corner three off the back rim, no good. Their threes that were dropping earlier, not making right now. Gabe Vincent, three over Holiday, missed off the back rim, no good. Jaylen Brown soars up, collects the defensive rebound. Celtics controlling this game, up by 13. Brown at the left wing, working on one defender, switched here, guarded by Luka. They're constantly hunting down Luka. Jumper deep two, came off the rim short. You gotta at least give somebody else the basketball if you're Jaylen Brown. He tried to take it himself, tried to do it all himself. Tatum deflected right from behind by LeBron, comes out with a steal. It is swiped away by Derek White. He scores the layup. Derek White, you like a closer? You like him right now. He's getting his team up by 15. 8 turnovers by LA. Celtics with only 5 tonight. LeBron at the top. He drew the double outside of Luka. Dribbles up, jumper at the elbow. Missed off the rim short. Tipped up to Holiday for the defensive rebound. Celtics look to push it. Brown weaves his way. Euro step. And fouled by Vincent. And Jaylen Brown was actually smashed in the eye here. Off that Euro step, attacking the rim as he was contacted by the hand to the face of Vincent. Some really good basketball right now for the Celtics. Everything is missing short for the Lakers. The Celtics are contesting everything. 13-2 start in this third quarter. What's good, Richard on the stream? Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Brad, glad to have you back in from Hawaii. If you're new in the channel, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. First free throw, that's good by Jaylen Brown. 72-56. Derek White, 2-time all-defensive team for a reason. Major steal and layup on the previous made field goal. Jaylen Brown's got 19. Second free throw. No good. Doncic there for the defensive rebound. Under 7 minutes left to play in the third. Lakers going to slow down tempo. They're down by 16 right now. So much time coming off the clock here if you're LA, especially when the shots haven't been able to drop. Reeves, no good, blew the layup. He's out of the play. They get a 5-4 here for the Celtics. Statement right now for Boston. Tatum, Horford, corner, 3, Jaylen Brown, bang, bang, and a laser from downtown. Everybody get it up right now at the TD Garden. Celtics 6 for 8 in the third quarter shooting. LA is 0 for 9. LeBron, guarded by Horford at 10 in the timer. LeBron, edge of the midcourt logo. LeBron dribbles, drives on Horford. LeBron off the back rim, no good. Missed the shot inside the key. Jaylen Brown up the floor, gets knocked down. And this may be a transition take foul. Jaylen Brown got chopped up hard by Finney-Smith on the break, and he is down currently. You got to be careful. He had an issue with his knee a couple of games back. I think it was against the Raptors from a week and a half ago. Lakers are 0 for 10 in this third quarter shooting. They were leaving everything off the rim. Everything is off the back rim on a layup attempt. Everything is off the front rim if it's a jumper. Yeah, we're looking to see if Jaylen Brown's going to get free throws out of this. If he'll have at least a free throw for a transition take fall. Dorian Finney-Smith chopped down Jaylen Brown at the midcourt stripe. Out in transition, try to cut him off the dribble and just lowered the boom, lowered the shoulder. Yeah, he lowered the shoulder right to Jaylen Brown as he was dribbling the basketball up the floor. Hard foul there. Siegel, what's good? Stay positive, man. Really, really stay positive, brother, and hopefully things will get much, much better for you in the future. Yeah, just, biggest thing I could say is just, get some exercise if you can every single day. Get some sunlight, vitamin D, promoting mental health, and make sure to eat all the right foods. I gotta, I I recently found out I have like a problem with my digestive system. So what helps out for me is I have a lot of I have like different types of smoothies or so throughout the week. Right now I'm working on a strawberry banana smoothie, but eating healthy foods that don't have high added sugars and saturated fats and high sodium, that could definitely help you out. Like, that's what I've been working on with my meals constantly, is everything's been just like a balance between meals, like healthy proteins, no added sugars, and also like potassium is key as well. But yeah, stuff, because I recently found out I had something with my digestive system after certain foods. It doesn't take uh, meals properly, especially heavy meals. So I've learned how to like adjust from that, and I've what's helped me out last couple months is that smoothies have really helped me out because they're full with like antioxidants and different vitamins. That is finally the first made field goal of the third quarter. It happens with 5:30 left to go in the third, and Luka scored a layup in around the Celtics defense. Luka was a little bit hobbled there after he finished that layup there. Yeah, if there's any like mental health struggles or so, suggest uh I would suggest box breathing, like grounding techniques, like breathing techniques could help out, like holding your breath to 8 as the Celtics impose their will and score down inside. Holding your breath to 8 and then or inhaling for 8, holding your breath to 8 and then exhaling for 8. So there's different techniques that work out. Also, if you're having like any like mental health struggles out there, music definitely helps out. Like even like searching like calming music for mental health or anxiety on YouTube could help out. Or like any sort of your favorite music could help out too. 80-58 right now. So the Celtics able to bury the free throw. JJ Redick living on the bench. Jason Tatum just scored .27 of this game. 80-58 right now. So you are under 5 minutes left to go in the third. Reeves sends it on top over to Luka. Luka at the top of the key. Luka step back three in the air over Derek White. Swoosh. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Siegel. So sorry to hear that. Loose ball off the inbound by the Celtics as they fumbled it. And pouncing on top of it was Jordan Goodwin, but he was in the middle of a tie-up here. I believe Al Horford was the one who was able to tie him up with it. Ah, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Siegel. Yeah, hopefully things will get better, man. There should be, like, help facilities around your area or so. I would reach out to, like, any of those, facilities. I don't know if you have anything like Catholic social services or Catholic charities where you are, or any sort of facilities. That's what they have kind of towards my area. There's also one called Crossroads that's towards my area as well, that they help out a lot of people in need. There's food pantries out there as well that could definitely help out. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's crazy what's going on last couple of recently here. Jason Tatum with a big block down low, 80-61. Both of these teams fighting for possession of this basketball. Celtics thought it was out of bounds off Luka. Luka rolling that it was out of bounds off Tatum here. We're just awaiting the call by the officials. So we're going to still await this call for the officials once we get to the timeout right now. As we take the timeout here, 4:10 left to go in the third. And we'll see what happens here coming up out of this timeout. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, Siegel. Yeah, so sorry to hear that. Just stay positive, man. I don't. If they can't help you out in your city, you can try like maybe like a bordering town or city. Maybe you'll have better luck um, over there. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, hopefully things will get better soon for you, brother. Just keep your head up, stay positive, and just see if there's any contacts that you have down in your area that can like help you out with stuff, or like any places that can help you out. I'm sure, because I work in the radio business, and we help out homeless people and like people who need like different services and stuff like that, because I work for a radio station. We have a bunch of like informative radio shows that there's like business owners from different companies, whether they're doctors or like medical practitioners, or um, like people who actually house the homeless, or people that work with like people who have gone through the drug crisis and stuff. They give like a lot of answers. I hope that there could be like some sort of source or something that could help you out there. I don't know if there's any radio stations out towards your area that you can call in and talk to a host about that, whether you can like get like information on like potential like places that could help you out. Like that could be a start, because where I work, we're open towards helping out everybody in the community. And yeah, I see a big difference between the place that I work. It serves like a population of 90,000 residents in the city that it serves, and they have a lot of different programs for the homeless. But you go down like a couple of towns further down the road, like 3-4 towns further down the road, they don't have any of those services at all. And like this is a town that has a population of 15,000, and you got people standing outside of the street that's homeless. It's so sad in a town of 15,000, whereas in the city of 90,000 they're helping out those people. But yeah, just keep on pushing through for sure, man. Just stay positive, and I really hope things get better for you, brother. 32-9. The Celtics have the advantage since the 2:43 mark remaining in the second quarter. Call got overturned. This is Celtics basketball. Tatum fires a three. Pinwheeled out. Rebound secured by Jordan Goodwin. 19-point lead. Celtics out of challenges. Lakers one challenge remaining. Luka, guarded by Jaylen Brown, slides it off to the left corner. Hand off to Dalton. Connect. That was not even close. That was a Paul George bubble three off the side of the backboard. Another missed three by Gabe Vincent. And the rebound tipped to the bounds off the Celtics last. It'll stay Lakers ball. Yeah, that's right. Don't forget the clocks change at 2 a.m. Yeah, that'll be something that I'm not a big fan of spring ahead with the clocks change, but at least like an hour extra daylight, like that's really good. Like I like an hour extra daylight, even though it's gonna take a couple days to get used to that or so. 80-63. Luka just scored down low. Jaylen Brown weaves his way inside. Jaylen floats the pass down low over to Horford. Missed at the rim, but he got fouled. 2 free throws coming up here by Horford. If anybody's interested in joining in on the Behind the Arc Basketball Bracket Challenge group, feel free to do so. That link is posted in the chat if anybody's interested in being a part of this year's March Madness Challenge. 2 free throws by Horford. The first one's good. 81-63. And also my sponsor links are posted in the description of every single one of these videos between BetUS and GamesGo, the 2 channel sponsors. I just posted a link to BetUS if anybody's interested there. That's in the chat too. I'll go over that during the next time out. Over on Games Go, that link is also in the description. They got a lot of cool stuff over there. I'm going to see if I can get that. Maybe during the timeout or so. Luka's lob deflected by Horford. Intercepted here by Holiday. They got a bunch of new stuff over on the site for like low prices. One of them was MLB TV. I went through that yesterday because they send the different stuff per like a couple different weeks. So they get a bunch of different stuff out there for like lower prices. Like NordVPN was one of them. New York Times is still on that list. I have to change the graphics around because MLB TV is completely new. I'll check out that price during the timeout and let you guys know what that is if anybody's interested in doing that through the Games Go option. 82-63 right now. Luka with his three off the back rim, no good. They're just chucking up bricks here in this third quarter for LA. Tatum with another rebound. Jason Tatum tonight, 27, 7, and 8 he's got right now for points, rebounds, and assists. Tatum at the top of the key, a three-point shot away from 30. His pass broke it up out of bounds off LA. Celtics with possession. Tatum at the top. Tatum takes a three off the back rim, no good. Tipped up to the Lakers for the defensive board. Luka, outlet pass ahead. Soared up, got it stripped out of bounds. And Jordan Goodwin got stripped by Pritchard. It will stay. Lakers ball though. That's just awesome hustle there by Peyton Pritchard, stripping Jordan Goodwin in the full court outlet. Inbound goes back to LA. Luka Doncic, top of the free throw circle, guarded by Holiday, 10 in the timer. Luka switched here off a double team. Pritchard comes along, off to the middle. Goodwin, kick out quarter. Vanderbilt, offensive foul. Peyton Pritchard, smallest guy on the floor, takes the charge. It goes back to Boston. This quarter is out of control right now for the Lakers. Jared Vanderbilt out of control with a spin move, dribbling baseline with a basketball, just runs over Peyton Pritchard, who sets his feet, takes the charge. Garrett, what's good? Welcome in, man. This is just an absolutely electric third quarter by Boston. 24-9 advantage in the third. Celtics with possession. Celtics have outscored, the Lakers scored 54 points in the first half. They've only scored 9 points here in this third quarter. Pritchard off to Tatum. Tatum jacks up a three off the back rim, no good. A rebound secured by Reeves. Yeah, Luka's forcing up a bunch of shots tonight. He's trying to hunt down matchups, and that's just not happening. LeBron, that's probably the easiest shot attempt you'll get all game long for the Lakers. A straight way down the lane there off the dribble drive penetration for King James for an easy 2. 16 points. 13 rebounds, 7 assists right now for LeBron. Pritchard, push pass, quarter. Holiday, brick the three. And the rebound controlled by Connect. LeBron crosses midcourt. Minute 15 left to go here in this third. LeBron at the top working on Hauser. Bounce pass behind his back off to Reeves. 10 in the timer. Reeves shovel pass off to Goodwin. Goodwin towards his right around the perimeter. Lob to LeBron. 5 in the timer. LeBron working on Hauser. 1-on-1. Dribbles up with a second left to go on the shot clock. Double clutch. No good. Missed a shot at the low block. Tatum collects rebound number 8 tonight. Trailing 3. Sam Hauser. No good off the mark. Nobody can make a shot right now in the defensive game. Hopefully you took the under in this one. Connects. Scores coast to coast. 15-point game. Seems like it's more like 30 based on that nobody can score a basket. Celtics with possession. Dalton connects 6 points in 11 minutes tonight. Tatum dribbles, drives, right down the lane inside. He scores with a left-hand layup. Finally, somebody can get the scoring here for the Celtics. Hefty lead. Gone stagnant for the last couple minutes. Tatum now up to 29 tonight for Tatum. Yeah, thanks for joining in, Garrett. Really appreciate it, man. Jason Tatum, 29 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. LeBron drives inside the key, quadruple teamed, outside to the wing. Terrible pass by the Lakers as that was to nobody, and the ball bounces the full length of the court out of bounds right to the camera crew. What in the world was that? Just a comedy of errors tonight by LA. Holy smokes, they try to kick it out to the referee, and then they realized that the referee wasn't in purple. Do you think UNC and Duke will rematch in the semis? Yeah, most likely. ACC is really weak this year. UNC is going to have to win the ACC tournament to get in. Tatum on a three. Swash! Oh, yeah. Bang, bang. Jason Tatum and the Lakers blow a wide open, uncontested layup. Full court shot by Al Horford almost went in. That was halfway down, spun out at the buzzer. 87-67. As we close out the third quarter, Jason Tatum in the absolute zone tonight. 32 points, a plus 22 on the floor, 5 made threes, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, going for a triple-double tonight for JT. Man, that was an embarrassing third quarter by the Lakers. Here's the third quarter box score. Celtics 29, Lakers 13. Yikes. 13 points in that third quarter for LA. They went into halftime with 54. All right, so one more quarter in the books. No Porzingis tonight either for the Celtics. No problem right now, up by 20. No rim protection for the Lakers. They come to Boston and they get smashed. Just they cannot attempt a shot whatsoever and make it look good right now. These are terrible shots for the Lakers. 38% shooting, 30% from three, 60% at the free throw line. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe right now on the timeouts. So, yeah, both of those links, BetUS and Games Go, are both posted in the description of my video. First, I'll do the ad read here for BetUS. Bet on this season's sports action for BetUS. It's an A+ rated sports book which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link, which is posted in the description of the video, pinned to the chat to get started, or you can click the QR code at the bottom corner of the screen. So check out my sponsor, BetUS. It's been changing the game for over 30 years. Link is posted in the description of the video, pinned into the chat, or it's posted in the chat. I'll post it back in the chat right now, or it's that's actually my other link there, but BetUS is also posted in the description of the video, but that's also in the QR code as well for BetUS, so check that out if you guys would like. I actually posted a link for Games Go, which is the other sponsor too. I'll get to that in just a moment, because they recently, in the month of March, got a bunch of new stuff recently, so they got a bunch of cool different websites that they added in. Peyton Pritchard tonight, he's only got 3 points. So 3 points in 19 minutes, 1 for 5 shooting, 1 for 4 from 3, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He's got 2 blocks though, smallest guy on the floor, he got 2 blocks tonight. That's good for him. Jason Tatum plus 22 for Derek White. I mean, this is a terrible sign for the Lakers. You're down by 20, and the Derek White shot-making party hasn't even happened yet. That starts in the fourth quarter. They got a legitimate closer here with Derek White. That game Sunday against Denver, I mean, his shots in that fourth quarter just sealed the game. This is all the new stuff. I'll have to create a new graphic sometime for Games Go, my other channel sponsor. But they got a bunch of different stuff. ChatGPT, $5.54 a month. That is brand new. That is for ChatGPT 4.0 Plus. ChatGPT is free on a free trial, same as DeepSeek right now over on Games Go. That link is posted in the description of my video for Games Go. Crunchyroll and Deezer, those are still going, same as Duolingo. NordVPN is new. That's only $1.49 a month for NordVPN over on the Games Go sites. New York Times still at $1.25 per month. UPDF scribed. It's a new thing called Viki that's out there. I'm not sure if they have that in the U.S. I think international countries have Viki, though. It's where you can watch full HD 1080p movies. It's got over 1,500 Asian shows and movies on that. So that's brand new. Same as all these. Wow, I'm just looking at these for the first time because they recently made a bunch of other stuff accessible on it. Notion, Filmora, and Sumo. If any of you guys have that, it's got lower prices over on the Gamesco site that I'm affiliated with. Same as Pickwish and MLB TV. MLB TV as low as $1 or as low as $9.99 per month. That's on Gamesco. That link I just posted in the chat for Gamesco. But yeah, that's a pretty good deal. MLB TV. $9.99 per month. MLB TV subscription. Wow, it's $29.99 for a monthly subscription for MLB TV on the actual site. But yeah, on Gamesgo, you can get it for $9.99. You can get it for $20 less a month. That's a really good deal. $90.69 right now. So we're down to 11:20 left to go in the fourth. Austin Reeves at the top of the key as he is defended by Pritchard 101. Dribbles towards his left, drives on Tatum inside the key. Dump off down low, off to Vanderbilt. Kick out quarter off to Reeves. Step back three in the air over Tatum. Got it. That's good as he splashes in a triple. So Austin Reeves for three there. He has got himself 9 points tonight. Been silent throughout this game. He's got 12 as that three adds to it. So 9 plus 3 up to 12 now. Tatum, left baseline dribble. Tatum to the rack, no good. Got it blocked though. As Jared Vanderbilt came up with a block and then Vanderbilt tripped up in the backcourt. Yeah, tough one tonight for Uncle Pizzle's Lakers. First of all, that should have been an offensive foul by Tatum. He pushed off on LeBron. Yeah, he pushed off the baseline drive. Used LeBron as leverage. What's good from French Guiana? Welcome in, Janelle, on the stream. Thanks for joining in, bud. Yeah, Celtics, it seems like they should be up by a lot more. They only scored 29 points in that third quarter. I mean, it seemed like that number should have been more like 20 for them. They went through a stretch where they were missing shots, too. So Lakers have possession 90-73. They just drilled a technical free throw. Austin Reeves at the right wing perimeter. He's guarded by Tatum. Lob to LeBron, working on Hauser. LeBron, 8 on the shot clock. LeBron works his way on the Hauser. Takes him inside the key. Jumper, mid-range, connects on it. 15-point game. First one to 100. Gonna win this one. Celtics only need 10 points. Lakers gotta get 25. Jaylen Brown. Edge of the midcourt logo and a reach and follow defended by Vanderbilt, who picks up the reach in. LeBron with a double-double, 18 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists. Luka's got 20. Luka's having a really just inefficient night. He's been taking a lot of one-on-one shot attempts and breaking them. Just 6 for 15 tonight by Doncic. Inbound to Luke Cornett. Cornett at the elbow. Looking to pass it back outside. He does. Off to Pritchard. Lobs it up over the top. Luke Cornett shoves it through with a right-hand alley-oop jam. 17 up right now for the Celtics. An explosion right there by big Luke Cornett. LeBron takes on Pritchard at the right wing. LeBron backs his way. Jumper. 16-footer. Swashes it. LeBron looking for the foul call. Couldn't get it. Celtics with possession, controlling tempo, controlling the game, up by 15. LeBron's got 20 for LA. Pritchard, bounce pass off to Tatum. Tatum at the elbow. Tatum takes on Reeves, and an offensive foul committed by Tatum. Tatum lowers the shoulder on Austin Reeves, pushes off. It's a turnover. Third foul tonight by Tatum. Tatum's got 33 points here. Austin Reeves working on Tatum. TD Garden logo. And away from the basketball, Pritchard commits a foul, holds up LeBron. Yeah, Pritchard's been a non-factor tonight. Just 3 points. They only got 9 points combined off the bench. 6 by Cornette, 3 by Pritchard. 12 bench points for the Lakers. 6 each by Jordan Goodwin and Dalton Connect. LeBron at the top. He's guarded by Hauser this time. 5 in the shot clock. LeBron backs his way inside the key. LeBron, tough jump over Hauser. Couldn't even hit the rim. That's a shot clock violation. Yeah, we have seen multiple shot clock violations committed by the Lakers tonight. Their offense has just been out of sorts. This shot clock violation doesn't happen if LeBron is working on Peyton Pritchard on that possession there. If Peyton Pritchard's the one that's defending LeBron, then most likely that's going to hit the rim. But Sam Hauser, taller player, by around 6-7 inches, able to force that miss. Jaylen Brown, jumper, 16-footer straight away off the back rim, no good. Vanderbilt collects the defensive rebounds. It's a 15-point game, but I mean, it seems more like 30 right now. There's not much time on the clock. LeBron, his three, that's way off the rim short. Rebound control by Tatum, and the Celtics will take a timeout here. 8:31 left to go in the fourth. Yeah, nobody can buy a bucket recently. So we take the timeout. We'll head to the timeout. Hey, what's good? Andrew, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Yeah, hopefully you bet the under tonight in this game because that's where it's heading right now. Not much scoring at all. 41% by LA, 31% from three, only 58% at the free throw line. Celtics tonight, 49% for the floor, 35.5% from three, 61% at the free throw line. Yeah, not their best from the perimeter, 11 for 31, but, I mean, their defense has been on point. Without Porzingis, I mean, this defense just locking down to LA tonight. Jason Tatum, 33 points, 22 by Jaylen Brown, 14 by Al Horford. And Tatum's got a double-double, also got 10 rebounds. 20 points each by Luka and LeBron. Austin Reeves, limited to just 13. I mean, they got major question marks down the map here after those three guys. Like 4, 5, 6 plus options and so on. Hey, what's good? JDC in the stream. Welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, doing my best, Andrew. Yeah, so I actually had a procedure done on me on Thursday. So I went in for upper endoscopy at the hospital. For I've been having some like digestion problems, like heartburn and digestion after meals sometimes. So I found out that I got everything looked good in my test results. The thing that got back to me is that they diagnosed me with it's called dyspepsia that I have. So it's certain foods that cause like digestion system problems for me. So it's a form of indigestion. So it's after I eat meals, it's like a burning sensation that I get like bloating or like acid reflux. And when I eat meals, like a lot of the heavy stuff I eat, I've been feeling like full really quickly. So yeah, that's part of the problem too. So I have to eat like softer stuff then. So it's I guess they're gonna go over with me either this week or next week. Like my GI doctor will get back to me and they'll let me know if there's any like food stuff that I have to do. I have to watch out for certain foods they have because I haven't had soda in years. I usually stay away from like high sodium or added sugar food. So yeah, my body's like digestion system's not like a regular person. Like I have Like, I have issues when I have, like, cake or ice cream. Like, a lot of sweets I can't really do. 'Cause that's when I have, like, a lot of, like stomach pain from having those foods or so. So it's just altering my, like, eating habits and the foods that I have. So I've been reading, like, a lot of nutrition labels, but it's, like, nothing major or anything. I eat, like, super, super healthy, too, which helps out. So I'm never into, like, junk food and stuff. I had chips today. When you think about chips, you're like, yeah, it probably got, like, 300, 400 milligrams of sodium in that. The chips they had were, like, they were made out of in Chile. They were Andes Mountain chips that had 75 milligrams of sodium. As the Lakers just bury the 3 here as we get back to action, 92-80. Yeah, they had 75 milligrams of sodium in those chips, and they're supposed to promote, like, healthy immune health for them. They're made of, like, some special, like, natural ingredients. That's, like, good chips that they have. Austin Reeves all of a sudden started to heat up. This is only a single-digit game. Just buried a step-back 3 over Holiday. Yeah, definitely the best in mass, which is good. Actually, 2 of the doctors that treated me on Thursday, they went to college with me, graduated in the same graduating class as me when they went to college. So, yeah, that was good. We got a lot of great doctors over here, though. LeBron takes up the floor, top of the key as we're down to 7:15 left to go. Spin cycle. He works on Tatum and Brown off a double team, and LeBron scores up and then off the glass. I think if you're Joe Mazzulla, you got to take a timeout right now. This is now a 8-zip run in the last minute span. 16-2 run in the last 4.5 minutes for LA. Jaylen Brown's going to end that 16-2 run. And he scores a much-needed layup there, slicing the defense to the cup. 94-85. Reeves dribbles up the floor, takes the timeout. And we got a ball game right now. 6:44 left to play. So we're going to head over to the timeout, and we got a game. Austin Reeves has made something happen here with some magic. Back-to-back threes by him. All of a sudden, 16 points by Reeves, 23 by Luka, 22 by LeBron with 14 rebounds and 9 assists. If you guys are new in the stream, smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell as well. Quick update on the channel sponsor here. That is BetUS, where you can bet on this season's sports action with BetUS. It's an A+ rated sports book, which has been running since 1994. It's available in all 50 U.S. states. Bet on your favorite sports teams, players, and sporting events with BetUS. And for new sports bettors, you go to the BetUS website. You'll receive a 125% bonus on your first 3 deposits of up to $2,000. Use my BetUS channel link. That is posted in the description of the video. It's also in the QR code in the bottom corner of the screen as well. So feel free to check that out. BetUS has been changing the game for over 30 years. Yeah, he was pretty mad at the officials, and then they cut to break. Let's see what we got going on for scoreboard updates here. Some big-time college hoops games going on right now. Number 3 ranked Houston tied up with Baylor 26-26. BYU trailing at home. That's kind of shocking. Still a lot of game left to go, though. 16-12. Utah leads at BYU. All the other games of significance have wrapped up tonight. Duke took down North Carolina, so North Carolina doesn't look like they're going to make it to the tournament. 82-69 win by Duke. Yeah, UNC is most likely going to have to win the ACC tournament outright. Pistons Warriors going on right now, too. 89-87 Detroit, 9:36 left to go in the fourth. Rockets smashed the Pelicans, 146-117. Hawks beat the Pacers, 120-118. Bulls beat the Heat, 114-109. The Magic, that's a big win right there at the Bucks tonight. Giannis at 37, though. Orlando with a road win, 111-109. Yeah, I can't choke this one away. It doesn't seem like they're about to do that. But, I mean, those last couple bursts that they got for offense, I mean, that's concerning. Austin Reeves, they got to start to lock him down. Luka, looks like Luka's got like a back issue. He had a pad on his back during that timeout. Yeah, he had a back brace on his back for Luka. Yeah, we've seen him have some issues with his back and bending over. He's at the free throw line, bending over. Yeah, he's having some sort of like back issue or so. Yeah, Pistons are a scary good team this season, playing some real good ball for the last month plus. We get back to action right now. 6:44 left to go. It's only a 9-point game. Open three, Finney-Smith. No good. Around the rim and out. Celtics get lucky. Tatum collects his 11th rebound. Derek White, you got a closer look to this guy. Handoff off the Brown. Jumper, 13-footer, straight away. Connects on it. Big shot right there for JB. Celtics by 11. Jaylen Brown's got 26. Luka at the right corner, works his way on Jaylen Brown at the low right block. Luka 1-on-1 off the pivot, puts up the shot, drills it. Back and forth as long as you can score. I mean, things are going to look good. We're midway through the fourth quarter right now. Luka's got 25. Jaylen Brown dribbles, drives on. Luka accelerates off the double clutch, couldn't score the layup. A little bit too strong right there off the glass by Jaylen Brown. Luka came away with a rebound. Open three. Dalton connect. Buries it. It's only a 2-possession game right now. 96-90. Lakers have outscored the Celtics 23-9 in the fourth quarter. Celtics going to get their shot going. Yet to make a three so far in this fourth quarter. Tatum dribbles up. A jumper. 13-footer. No good off the back rim. At the edge of the key, gets rebounded by Connect. Lakers with possession. Luka Doncic, guarded by Horford. Luka thought about the step back over Horford, slides it off to Reeves. Back outside of Luka. Luka drives on the Horford. Luka off the shot, gets fouled. 2 shots coming up at the line. This is too close for comfort right now. Yeah, it's kind of been a lost season now for San Antonio for them. So, Victor Wembanyama's out for the rest of the season. They're probably just going to go more so for the draft. What they had in sight, they were thinking about making a push. That's why they got De'Aaron Fox at the trade deadline. But now, if you can get a really good draft pick, if somehow, I mean, if you can land Cooper Flagg, like, oh man. Like, imagine what that would be. Wemby and Cooper Flagg. Just, that would be insane there. I'm not sure if they'd really have to get some incredible luck for that to happen on the draft lottery night. I'm not sure if there's much of a percentage for that to happen. Lakers have outscored the Celtics now 25-9 in the fourth quarter. Derek White sends it off to Tatum. Derek White's been non-existent here throughout most of this game. Tatum bounce pass White. Looking to change that right now. Quarter three. No good. Missed. They got fouled though. This should be 3 shots coming up at the free throw line. Yeah, Derek White's going to shoot 3 shots. That's a critical foul. Yeah, both feet appear to be behind the paint from the perimeter. This is going to be 3 coming up. Jared Vanderbilt, bad foul. Bad foul by Jared Vanderbilt. Derek White's only got single digits tonight. It's going to ramp that up right now. First one's good. 5-point lead for Boston. You got a closer in the game. Derek White certainly knows how to close, as seen on Sunday against Denver. That was a big game. They struggled in that game too. Late stretch of that game, just like they're doing tonight. They were up by 20 at one point against the Nuggets. Nuggets started to come on back, and then Derek White, big shot after big shot late. Second free throw here hits it. Hopefully this is the start of something tonight for Derek White to go on just a massive run and close it out. 22-point lead at one point by Boston in the third. That's as big as it got tonight in this game. Third free throw. That's all good. Derek White buries all 3. Here could be the start of what could be a closeout session tonight by Derek White all over again. Renjeff, welcome in. Thanks for joining in. Appreciate it, brother. Step back three. Open up the bank by Luka Doncic. Cha-ching as he buries the three. 8 over till it's over. 99-95. Getting way too close for comfort here. Luka's got 30. Fifth meet triple tonight. Derek White takes up the floor. This is his time to shine. Lobs it off to Brown. Brown guarded by Luka at the left wing perimeter. Brown dribbles up top of the free throw circle. Working on Luka 101. 6 in the timer. Brown top of the key for the shot clock. Brown step back three. Gonna do it all himself. He does just that. A laser from the top of the key. Ripping down the three for JB. Wow. Massive, massive moonshot right there off the USS Constitution. 102-95. Luka outside connect. Back into the hands to Luka. Luka at the right wing perimeter takes a ridiculous three from the TD Garden logo. Missed off the back rim, no good. This ball gets tipped right back over to Luka for the offensive rebound. Connect. Wide open three. No good off the back rim. Tatum controls the rebound. Jason Tatum tangled up in the backcourt. It's a loose ball foul charge to LA. And that is on Dorian Finney-Smith. Yeah, Lakers in this fourth quarter started to lock up the Celtics. The Celtics were missing a lot of shots for them. And Lakers were playing much, much better defense. But now just leading in on their star players. Jaylen Brown, a couple tough shots recently to knock down and add to his total tonight. Finney-Smith just picked up his fourth. Derek White, top of the key, lobs it over to Tatum at the right wing. Tatum takes on Luka here. Tatum step back three in the air. That's a tough one, no good. Luka controls the defensive rebound near side corner. We approach the 3-minute mark left to go. Luka crosses midcourt. Luka drives on Horford and an offensive foul committed charge to Finney-Smith. Yeah, Lakers right, or no, it's not going to be. Is it or not? We see the timeout graphic on the board. Oh, okay, they get the timeout first. Wow, Lakers catch a break. Check that. It's timeout Lakers. So timeout Lakers. They got that before the Celtics were pleading their case for an offensive foul by Finney-Smith. Timeout Lakers. 102-95, 3:04 left. I thought I saw them pointing in the Celtics' direction or so, but this will be Lakers ball coming back from this timeout. Jason Tatum double-double tonight, 33 points, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Jaylen Brown right behind, 29 for Jaylen Brown, 14 by Horford. He's been really good in big-time matches this year for him. He was great Sunday against Denver. He's playing well tonight. 10 points by Derek White. Derek White's only drilled 1-3. Peyton Pritchard only 3 points. I mean, this goes a long way. Like, it's basically been two brothers out there. Two guys that's really showing up for Boston. And those two guys are the Jays tonight. 33 and 29. Luka's got 30. LeBron's got 22 points, 14 rebounds, 9 assists. 16 by Austin Reeves. They legit just have 3 guys that's showing up tonight. Everybody else scoring 9 points or fewer for LA. Back to action, 102-95. This will be Lakers ball coming up off the inbounds. If you're doing the stream, you get 100 plus watching right now. Make sure to smash the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Inbound goes over to Luka, top of the key. He slides it over to the left wing. Austin Reeves comes off the screen, off the mark, no good. Horford controls rebound number 9 tonight. Most underrated team in top 25. Good question. I was about to say BYU. They're not even ranked right now, I don't think, for them. They're playing some really good basketball recently for them. Tatum, baby, buries it. That's good on the 3 ball. Second chance opportunity. Is able to save that possession right there for Boston. Oh, Clemson is a team to really watch out for them. I think they're going to be like a 4 seed or a 5 seed most likely for Clemson. But they get a lot of experience that return from last year's Elite 8 team. That team should be more like a 3. Also, St. John's, because the Big East had a down year this year for them. They're probably going to be a 3 seed when they're deserving more of a 2. Tatum, pull up Jay from the parking lot, missed off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound, controlled by Drew Holiday. Brown at the free throw circle, accelerates right to the rim. He scores, up and in off the backboard. Good for 2 for Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, big baskets late here in the fourth quarter. Starting to close out this game right now. Minute and a half left to go in the fourth. Jalen's got 31. Luka attacks the paint, missed the layup over Horford. Rebound secured by Holiday. Drew Holiday started to take over here. The rebound column, push pass off to Horford for the dagger. No good as he missed the 3. Lakers able to survive another moment. Next shot most likely going to be the dagger. Loose ball. Tatum scoops up the steal. Austin Reeves lost the handle. Tatum up the floor. Tatum attacks the paint. Tatum gets fouled. Jason Tatum going to shoot 2 free throws coming up here at the line. Celtics now in the bonus. That's a critical turnover committed by Austin Reeves. This game coming down to a 10-point game. Can't cough up the basketball, especially when you're approaching the final minute left, and this very well is going to seal the deal. Most likely, unless the Lakers just somehow pull out a miracle in the next minute 13. First free throw good by Tatum. Jason Tatum, absolute masterpiece tonight. 12 for 28, 36, 37 as he buries the second one. It's a 37-point night out of Jason Tatum. 12 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals, with biggest steal coming at the biggest time possible with just over a minute left. Down to 1 minute even. Luka, a lot of up fakes inside the key, still guarded by Holiday. Shot clock's down to 5. Luka drives. Luka scores. 52.9 seconds. Too much time coming off the clock. If you're the Lakers, you get a foul. What are you doing right now? Clock's going off. Celtics just going to hold the ball. 15 in the shot clock. 44 in the game clock. Playing keep away. Tatum, guarded by Vanderbilt. Lakers ain't going to foul. Shot clock down to 8, and they finally give a foul with 37. That's too much time. Way too much time. .7 seconds left to go. Jason Tatum has got 37 himself. Gonna head to the free throw line, see if he can get 38 and 39. What a game by Tatum. Edith, welcome back in. Man, Jason Tatum just an absolute gem of a game tonight. First one's good. Check that. That's 39 for Tatum. He had 38 when he headed to the free throw line. That's 39. Man, he is just so hungry. Like, coming out of the All-Star break, looks like a just re-energized Jason Tatum. Luka heads towards the bench right now. Lakers wave the white flag. Al Horford, standing ovation by the crowd tonight. Man, he had an awesome game once again. He's showing up against the best opponents. Number 2 in the West for the second time in 6 days. Doing it again tonight. 14 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals in the block, plus 15 on the floor. Padding the stat sheet all over the place. Just big Al Horford, just awesome this time around. 111.99. Tatum's got a 40-piece tonight against LA. Gabe Vincent scores the bucket. Celtics have under 30 seconds left to go. 4th 40-point game this season by Jason Tatum. He had one last week as well. In a 35-point game previously. We need to start talking about Jason Tatum in this MVP conversation because, man, he's started to take over these games as of recent times. 111-101. Good win tonight for the Celtics. Saturday night in Boston, nothing better. No Porzingis, no problem. Celtics led by 22. Lakers close the gap. Celtics shut the door. Jason Tatum, major. Tonight, he had 40 in this game, drilled 6 threes. And Jason Tatum playing real special basketball post All-Star break. Jaylen Brown follows suit right behind. He has been playing some excellent ball post All-Star break with 31. The Jays came out to play. The Jays were hungry tonight, and the Jays delivered, combining for 71 total points between the two. 14 by Al Horford. Padding the stat sheet, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals in the block. 10 points by Derek White. They had no Porzingis. Only can muster 3 points out of Peyton Pritchard. Derek White only can muster 10. And yet, I mean, they beat the Lakers here by 10 tonight, 111-101. This is a really good statement win for the Celtics here. It goes to show what they can do in the future with a fully healthy team, with Porzingis back in the lineup. And if Peyton Pritchard's on point, knocking down 3 after 3 after 3, plus if Derek White's doing the same thing, I mean, this team is unstoppable. And man, this is a big-time win for them tonight. Really good win going up against a red-hot Lakers team who came into this game 21-3 in their last 24 games entering this matchup here. The best record since mid-January going to LA in the NBA in the last 24 games. Really solid win. Yeah, next stream, I hope to be back on Monday. I'll see you guys back on the next one, Celtics against Jazz. I'll post that probably in the community tab tomorrow. I got one game I'm covering in person for broadcast, for college broadcast this week. That's on Wednesday night doing lacrosse, so unfortunately I can't cover the Celtics against Thunder game because that's at the same time as my lacrosse match, but I'm hoping to be live for my next two for next week. That'll be the Celtics against Jazz on Monday, and then on Friday, Celtics take on, I think it's the Heat again that they take on. I'm hoping to cover that one as well. So I hope to be back live for you guys. Monday night, Celtics take on Utah. Probably upcoming because March Madness takes over. Second part in the month of March. So during March Madness week, I'm probably not going to have a couple streams during those days because I'm going to focus more on the college hoop stuff for the, I think that's Friday, March 21st and Sunday, March 23rd. So I won't be live on those 2 days for Celtic streams. I'll be covering the college stuff since that's like a big time of year for college basketball with some really good games going down at that time. But wow, big win here. Able to shut down the door for Boston and able to pick up a 10-point victory. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining in. Good to be back and good to sound good once again on the mic here for this one. We're going to close out. We'll close out to the channel members, everybody. All channel members get a shout out at the end of each and every single one of my live streams. You got Jason, Bradley, Warren Kelly, I Am Ghost, the Nija Player, Asia, Ice Ice Baby, Katie Ogie, SGA Sports Talk, Lonely Satellite, Michael, John, Norma, Jonathan, Guido, and Mark. Thanks all for joining in, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Big win by the Celtics, looking real good as they have ripped off now 5 straight games all in their home courts in a row. They'll go for their... And that's now their 4th straight win in a row. 4 straight wins in a row, all on their home floor. They're going to go for their 6th out of 7 game hosting in a row coming up Monday against Utah. I'll see you guys back on Monday night. Feel free to join in for Celtics versus Jazz, 7:30 p.m. Monday night. Thanks all for joining in, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday night here, folks.